You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
It is a swordsman.
The Zorro.
And we're live.
Yeah. Okay.
Yellow is a
So,
color.
hey, why don't we just forget this whole D&D thing and start up a One Piece podcast?
It's so in depth. It's like watching an Edgar Wright movie. Like he thought of everything. He explains everything. So it's great.
And then also sometimes, a cannon eats a fruit.
Well, except for Brooke. Brooke, since he's a skeleton, there's like a bunch of things that we need to explain. And he's like, well, how can I see with no eyes? He's like, I don't know. And we just move on.
I don't know.
He's like, how am I able to whistle with no lips? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. Well, shit. How's everybody doing this evening?
Good.
Tired. My son decided to wake up at like midnight. So,
Yeah, you would be tired.
and he was up till like 4 a.m. It was great.
Wow. Your kid's kind of an asshole.
Kind of.
Your kid's a terrible roommate.
And then I had to open at work. So,
I would have a hard time not opening a vein or two on that kid. Should be like, go the fuck to sleep.
I was so mad. Doesn't help when you're sleep deprived. It makes it even worse.
How's everybody else doing?
Good. Can't complain. Got a new battery in my car today, so that's fun.
There you go.
Fun.
I would complain about that. That's expensive.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
not if you turn
About
the new one in.
$270.
Jesus
It's more
Christ.
expensive things on a car, I guess. So,
Man, I haven't had to replace a battery in a long time, so I guess I didn't realize they were that.
Everything is
extended
more
now.
expensive nowadays.
Remember when you could get a battery for your car for like $80?
Well, I did get one of the better
Yeah.
ones
10
for
years
extreme
ago.
cold since we live
yeah, I was
in
gonna say
North
we live in
Dakota.
North Dakota. Last time I got a battery, I was like, "Give me the best one that
Yeah,
you can put
I
in the
suppose that's
Subaru."
true. You don't want like the Everlast batteries or whatever the fuck they are.
You want
I
those
guess
like high cold crank batteries.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, because last couple weeks, every Monday, I'd have to like kind of flag someone down because I forgot to start my car over the
Is it a
weekend.
red top?
So luckily, I found a delivery guy today to help me out.
Well, hopefully you won't have to do that anymore, unless it turns out that your problem was never the.
Yeah, you find out it's the alternator
Yeah,
instead.
it was the alternator.
The alternator is not, charging the battery.
Nah, it was the
That would be
battery.
bad.
I like that. I don't know whether that's no, it was the battery or no, it was the battery. Shut up.
Sometimes you have to live in denial because it's a pretty big river, and a lot of people live probably near it. So,
It's true. But yeah, I'm kind of killing time a little bit because I do know that Tron is supposed to be here, but he said he was only going to be a little bit late. Fuck it. Well, you know what
Who
we
knows
might
if
as
his
well
crew-
do is who wants to catch us up on what happened last time?
Last time, I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This isn't usually something that I do, but I figure, hey, this may be a good way to make sure you guys are paying attention.
All right,
Do
last
we have to do this in
time.
character? Because that would be freaking phenomenal.
And if you want
I wasn't quite ready for that, but
I'm going to say, yeah, you can do it for extra credit.
extra credit, huh? Okay.
Are you like Brendan Lee Mulligan in that he said that there's no part of his heart that he won't turn over for a single point? You're like,
I haven't
"There's
heard
no
that
part
quote
of my
from
heart
him, but
that I won't turn over for.
I
extra
believe
credit."
it. Sounds like something he'd say. All right. Hello. So last time, we spent quite a few days, nearly a week, perhaps 2 weeks here within Tinker Point, while Mrohy went and fought some guys, and Habhab and Knox had fun losing their money on and gaining some money on all of that. So, whilst all that was happening, Habhab made a whole bunch of things for us, and then we made our way to the way station to sign our paperwork, go over some things with the lawyers, and after all that was said and done, the sheriff offered to provide us some alchemical items as party gifts. And I believe that's everything.
Yeah, that's a pretty quick and dirty one.
Yeah.
Version of it. Yep.
That's definitely quick.
It's, magical items. What kind of magical items did everybody get? We saw the end of a personal quest. Whose personal
that's
quest
right.
did we see finally come to an end? Sawyer.
Knox.
I'm eating jerky in the corner. I got my stick.
Knox finally got his Rod of Wonder.
The real test is when I get to use it, though.
Yes.
Hey, there he is.
Apologies. Unaware. I am sorry, but I lost track of time.
Yes. So, we were just actually going over what happened last time. The answer is not a lot. We kind of just did some shenanigans, so that we could get everybody here. But yeah, people made some magic items, signed some paperwork, a whole bunch of stuff happened. But yeah, I would say that after that, you guys are pretty much free to do whatever it is you want, whether that be staying here on the island or traveling or whatever else.
Hard drugs?
Hard drugs, yeah. Drugs is always an option, okay?
Oh, I
yeah,
know.
well, you said drugs is always an option, but then you also said you don't want the squirt gun campaign. So which is it?
Okay, personal drug use is always an option. I'm not gonna let you weaponize, like aerosolized drugs. 'Cause that'd be
I need to figure out how you guys have done a background because my room is gross and I'm pretty gross.
I did
NVIDIA
mine
broadcast.
through NVIDIA broadcast.
Oh, good. I don't.
I use NVIDIA Broadcast.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if this is related, but NVIDIA Broadcast is what I use.
There we go.
You know what? I'm leaving. You guys can fucking Pathfinder all you want. I'm
Wait.
outta here. This is,
NVIDIA Broadcast.
I'm going to kill you, Saw. You specifically. I'm
Nathan,
going to find you and
Nathan.
murder you.
Yeah. What is it?
How do you replace your background?
I have
If you say
I have XSplit VCam, but
Yeah, he's
yeah,
a
it
Linux
only
guy.
works. Well, it only works on Windows. No, it only works on Windows, and it's
Are
interesting.
you using Proton?
No. But I've been trying to switch it over to back to Linux, but it's like it's hardened. There's like some sort of defense or something. I had it kind of switched over, and then it's reverted back, and it's just like
There's
get
some
out-
sort of defense.
I mean, it's like it's weird. I don't know how to describe it. There's not a lot of but anyways, but the silver lining is I can use XSplit VCam, which is what I used back when I did Windows, back whenever that was last, and then yeah. So yep.
Maybe
The alternative would be you could look at my 2 pairs of gym shorts hanging dry on my rower that's folded up.
Maybe you
That,
should
that
update
looks
your
pretty
kernel
dope,
there,
too.
Nathan.
What?
So maybe you should update your kernel there, Nathan.
Maybe I should do my laundry? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear because of
Well,
Desi.
that's a Linux thing.
Oh, kernel. Yeah.
I learned all about the
No.
kernel today in my courses.
I don't
love
do much with
popcorn.
kernel.
Ooh, fancy. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Kernel.
I would say let's just drop in since we don't know how long Tron's going to be. But yeah, you guys are just in the city of Townsville, the town of Citiesville.
Is the Dimsdale
city?
Dimmadome there?
Of Townsville.
Can we go there? Are there any hot girls in the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Yeah, you guys are smack dab in Palm Hollow Hold. There's no magic allowed here, but you guys are free to do as you wish. You are literally free at this point because you're no longer wanted for crimes.
I hope Muppet Aewen has not performed any extra crimes.
No, Muppet Aewen was very well behaved.
Good.
Very quiet.
Knox has never performed a crime, which is
Then she gets to do one crime
Private?
as a treat.
As a treat.
We have crime at home.
We do. We
But
do.
I want to go do a crime now.
The crime at home. It's just like a pile of laundry.
Well,
I don't know. What is there to do, Shane? Is there shops? Is there people?
yeah,
Is
there are shops if you guys want to, like, and you have a
So-
bunch of money now. How much money did I give you guys, by the way?
Enough.
I can check my ledger.
13,000?
I can check
I
my
want to say it
ledger.
was 15 each. I'm
Like
pretty sure it was
25,000.
No, not from the return.
Let me look it up here.
No, he
no.
gave me like 100,000 gold just by myself. So
I'm pretty sure it broke down to 15 each.
16. Yeah, let's see here. Reward for return of sheriff to Tinker Point. 13,000 exactly.
Or 13.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So,
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. In case, so yeah, you, Sam
Each?
and Aewen, yeah.
Yeah,
both have
each.
an extra 13,000 gold.
nice.
do I get 13,000 gold?
You already got your 13,000 gold.
Did I?
Yeah, but
When?
He's a rogue. He'd be a miss if he didn't try to pull one over on the guy.
That was when you guys brought the sheriff back. Remember the gnomes gave you a big bag of money?
I wasn't here that day.
Were you not?
No. I don't
Oh, I
remember
thought
any of
that's.
this.
I mean, I made the Rod of Wonder for him. I thought that was out of the sheriff monies. But
Oh, no, I
whatever.
took that money out of my own. I had like 9,000
yeah.
gold.
Suppose add the 13,000. If you haven't done it yet, add the 13,000. Who
Yeah.
was here? That
Yeah.
day?
Remember when you do add it, there's an update ledger in your sheets, and then you can
What
write
did
a
we
little
get this
note
for?
returning the
For-
sheriff to Tinker Point?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
her rich
This
mama
was-
and dada,
Was this
daddy
2 sessions ago?
really like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that session. I was there for last session, but not that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that other one that I recorded but didn't like officially publish.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
there
you
was
sent it to
points
me.
on it, correct?
I guess I can't do anything with NVIDIA Broadcast while I'm also on video. So
That's
No,
weird.
because your camera is being used.
yeah. So you guys get to stare at my gross
Yeah,
room.
well, no, actually,
in
you
the
can
meantime.
you can choose NVIDIA Broadcast as your
Video source, yeah.
video.
No,
source
no.
on video.
When he can't bring up his NVIDIA Broadcast for his video while a video is already being used because NVIDIA
Oh, yeah.
Broadcast
Well,
needs
if
to
you want,
hold
just
that video.
hang up and come back after you open up NVIDIA Broadcast.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
How many- I was about to say how many people are really watching, but there have been multiple stream snipes on Justin, so I don't want to be gross for Justin's sake.
No worries.
I shall return
So
shortly.
yes. So yeah, it's up to you guys. You guys know that you have to get back to Ballinwald eventually. You guys kind of have put it off a little bit.
Yeah, I'd be all
it's
for going home.
been I would say
There's a really fast way to do that.
a good month and a half or so since you guys have been gone. You guys spent like a couple weeks in the forest, about a week or so traveling.
I think we should
to
slowly
forest.
walk home. I don't think we should use any type of new methods. I think we should just stick to tried and true, boots on the ground.
Well, we'll see you when we see you then. As the rest of the party magics away.
Yeah.
How much can you trust a tree?
the sea
That's all
has-
I'm saying.
Hasn't exactly been the best friend to you guys. The sea has been a cruel mistress at times.
Yeah.
So has
it's
being
not
drugged
fond of
through
water.
and
What was that, Saw?
so has been magically transported places hasn't gone great for me either.
Oh, you only did it the one time, and he was only
And
up
I
a
hated it.
little bit.
I hated it.
I do remember that session being really fun when I was like, it turns out you made a math error, and watching Justin just go, fuck. How far did I miss this by?
I'm not even talking about that one. I'm talking about the one where Sem dragged me underwater.
Oh,
We were talking about that yesterday.
I was
actually.
I was thinking about the Kraken thing. There's a lot
Aboleth
of crazy
lung,
shit that
that's the spell
happens.
you're
This has
looking
been one
for.
hell of a campaign.
yeah, that Kraken one was a lot of fun. I made a
Yeah.
character for it that ended up being very ill-suited, but
No, you were swimming around and you were destroying tentacles and stuff. No,
yes.
He was hugging them to death.
Yeah, as far as like a what do you call it? A grappler character, it's hard to grapple a like sea deity essentially.
yeah. He's an apex grappler.
He is an apex grappler. This is true.
Yeah.
Do we have a chat where Shane can't see it on Discord?
On Discord,
Shane sees everything.
you could do whisper on Foundry, just like in Roll20. It's the same thing. -W. I'll send you.
Yeah, but then I have to whisper to everybody.
No, you can specify. I'm going to specify to you. See if it
No,
works.
that's what
No,
he's saying.
what I'm
No,
saying
that's
is-
what he's saying. He wants to send everyone a message.
Oh,
What Shane can't see.
send 1, 2, 3,
there
4,
is
5,
still the,
6 messages.
Player chat. There is still the player chat on the 710 channel.
Yeah.
I could do that. Because I don't want Shane to know.
Oh, I can't believe you guys are keeping secrets from me.
Is that the PC chat?
Yes, I am not PC. Which is
Player
why I got
character.
canceled.
Thomas
you
has been
look
gone a
like
while.
Rasputin having revelations about some kind of other gods or something. He's kind of sitting there like,
Yeah. I have revelations sometimes. I mean, they're few and far between, but
you have revelations.
yeah, sure. Epiphanies, you bet. Not as many as I'd like, but enough to solve some problems once in a while. I suppose got the black shirt on. I kind of look. I don't know what it is behind me. It looks nice, but
Yes.
Habs would be in favor of leaving the city.
I am also in favor of leaving the city. I do believe AI died, though.
I imagine Thomas and Sam still have to do shopping. Yeah, St. Thomas Aquinas Church
Okay.
person. No, Aewen. So I guess Habs might even just wait on the outskirts of the city just so he doesn't
Just because
accidentally.
he's super uncomfortable with them.
Well, he uses magic like I don't know how
If they
someone
wanted to
would
get
drive a
magic items,
car.
they'd have to go back into Tinker Point.
Well, I mean, oh wait.
The
Oh,
gnomish
so
city.
we're not in the city that arrested him then, right? We're
No, if you guys wanted, well, you are right now, but if you wanted to keep doing, if Thomas or Aaron wanted to buy magic items, you'd have to go to Tinker Point to be able to do it. But yeah, you guys just let me know when you want to head back to.
I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Wait, we're in a magic town though, like super magic town right now?
Right now, you guys just finished the paperwork, so you're in the no magic town.
But we can walk across the bridge.
Yeah, you guys can head, like, you have a car waiting for you.
Okay.
Oh.
And we can go to an ultra magic town that has ultra magic items all over the place?
Yes.
Okay. Shane,
Yes.
there possibly be a place where I could
Hey.
find a ring of invisibility?
Ring of invisibility.
Isn't that like 30 grand in 20 or
20 grand.
20 grand. Okay, yeah.
It's going to drain my money, but
So you're just gonna walk around invisible all the time to get your one sneak attack, invisible sneak attack in a combat.
It's all he ever wanted.
Because it would be a command you'd have to cast it. It's a standard action to bring it back.
Aren't
up.
we in the non-magic town? Why would they sell magic?
No. I think Saw's going back to get a ring. But
I would say that yes, you would be able to find a ring of invisibility. I would think that would be a pretty common magic item as far as, an arcane
Magic items
run.
go.
But the one ring.
So are you going to be invisible all the time, or are you going to start off with a standard action to bring up the invisibility? I'm curious.
how does that work? This is the entire description of it. By activating the simple silver ring, the wearer gets the benefit from invisibility.
Yeah, if it doesn't stipulate, it's a standard action.
Which means that at a caster level of what's the caster level?
Of the item itself.
Third.
Which means
It would be the
that-
minimum. It would be the minimum required to make.
caster level third, which means
ring.
you would be able to be invisible for 3 minutes at a time before needing to cast it again.
But it has unlimited uses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
There's still a lot of out
It's
of
also
combat
20,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the-
I understand that.
Well, the ring, and you already got one of your ring slots used up, I believe. The fire ring.
A ring
fire
slot?
resistance.
Ring of energy resistance minor, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the slots.
Turns
go
out we should
fast.
probably give that to Mrohy instead of Knox because Knox has improved evasion.
And Mrohy's a
I wonder
magnet
why
for
Knox got-
fireballs.
I really do wonder why Knox has improved invasion.
He's a
It's
rogue.
kind of a necessity to keep himself alive at
The
this
classic
point.
rogue. Ability.
Yeah. Plus, as a rogue, he has improved invasion.
Oh,
Yeah, I've toppled entire countries.
Shane,
But-
I despise you for making the joke that my slip of the tongue caused. Damn you to hell.
I heard the same thing, so I was gonna make a joke about how I'm invading countries and toppling them from the inside.
Yes.
So,
Anyways.
how much am I just paying the cost?
I
or-
would say to move things along, yes, we'll just do the cost.
Okay, so if somebody wants to spot me
wait, the cost can
20,000
Oh,
minus
no, because Habs doesn't have-
17,397.
Habs doesn't have the craft
Forge
ring.
ring. Yeah,
fee,
craft ring. No.
or whatever. Yeah.
That's why I made him the rod, but not the ring. You know what I think? I think spare the rod, spoil the Knox. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
What?
so Aaron,
Yeah.
if you wanted to spot me 2603,
Yeah.
then I will have 0 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I will-
2603.
I
2603.
say spare the rod, spoil the steward.
You have it.
Spare
Cool,
the rod,
thank you.
spoil the sirloin.
5624.
Minus 17,397.
Spare the rod, spoil the sirloin.
And I'm
No,
still ahead of where I was at the start of the session.
You know, it's funny. If we were actually carrying all those gold pieces around with us, we would be incapable of movement.
I think we all have. Most of us have Pathfinder pouches at the very least, and I think there's at least 1 or 2 handy haversacks.
Yes, you do.
2 handy
Yeah.
haversacks and 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
6 pouches. Yeah.
Speaking of
Yes.
which, I did
I need to get a
replace
pouch.
the handy haversack that you had in your inventory for one that actually works.
Yep.
Mine?
Uh,
I need to get myself
Yes.
one of those Pathfinder pouches.
Oh.
So in
be-
order
There'll be 3
in
of
order
them.
to move
also,
stuff,
you have
you have
like
to click
43
the edit
pounds
item.
worth of stuff in your Pathfinder pouch, which can only hold 10 pounds.
Oh, and mine?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that. 10 pounds? I thought it was 20.
Is it 10
It's
or 20?
10. It's 10.
I think it's 10, but the volume's not very
Wait.
good.
Wait. Pathfinder pouch. A backpack of this sort appears to be well made. 2 cubic feet in volume, or 20 pounds in weight.
Oh, 20 pounds.
Pathfinder
Hey.
pouch says detect magic does not detect that it's magical as per the bag holding contents limits 10 pounds, volume limit 2 cubic feet.
So why do I have
There it
a
is.
why do I have a handy haversack description in my
No, Pathfinder pouch is 10 pounds. Not the handy haversack.
No, but the description under my Pathfinder pouch in the
Oh,
character sheet has the description for the handy haversack.
oh,
Sounds
that's
like you're
because
wrong.
I just moved that over and then changed the description because that was the easiest way to do it.
But you didn't
Hey,
change
Shane.
the description.
What's up?
If I get a bag of holding, can I get your promise that there's no bagman in this world?
Bagman?
Have you never heard of that? It's
No.
horrifying. It's this like pale, skinny, tall dude that will occasionally pop out of random bags of holding whenever and just start murdering. He's horrifying.
Jinx,
Okay.
you owe me a bagman.
Oh no, no!
Okay,
Oh, you changed
Knox
it.
says Knox says everything he's ever wanted, so my world is complete.
Knox retires.
I can finally do the thing that made Aaron's character think that one guy was so cool. I can now jump off of a building and go invisible.
That guy was so cool.
And you got the Rod of Wonder now. You're like the king of the rogues. You get all the
It
regalia.
was like an old.
Uh,
It's like a. It's like a
Land on
Hollywood
defeated as well.
moment. Sam was
you can
like
jump off
hanging
of
out in this
anything you
room, and
want
it's a
to.
really foggy night.
Yeah.
So she
Hey,
runs up over
nostalgic
to
Turk,
the.
Good to see you, bud. We're doing like a whole bunch of nothing at the moment. Because we're kind of waiting for our last person here. This game is considerably larger than the other one. But yeah, just taking care of some bookkeeping while they buy some magic items. Does everybody have everything they were looking for?
mhm.
I think
All
so.
right.
I
I'm broke.
don't really know what I'm looking for.
I'm broke as a joke.
I mean, here's the thing. I calculated your character wealth,
Habhab.
and you are far from broke.
Can you make?
I was about to say you're not broke. It's just you don't have any liquid assets.
True.
What's that?
Knox pulls out a flask. What are you talking about? I got plenty
But
of liquid assets.
that's also because I can't do half the stuff you guys can do without items. So
But yeah,
oh, by the way, Aewen got a pair of boots of the cat for herself, and she goes up to Knox and goes, "Well, one of us is gonna have to change."
Can you
Knox
can you
walks
craft
away.
wondrous item? Is that what
Yeah.
Habhabs does?
Wondrous and scrolls only. Yep.
would you
Oh,
like
yeah.
to be Rod of Wonder, Aewen?
Depends. What'll happen.
I think-
don't
I,
know.
I also have a wondrous rod at home.
Wait, do you have major creation?
The spell, is it a spell? Major creation?
Level
No,
5 sorcerer wizard.
but it would add 5 to the DC, and halves can basically make anything that's not an artifact, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it's
I
just
would
my
just-
Magus
I swear.
kit.
I would
That's
just take-
what's.
I would
We
take
we
10 on the craft check to avoid any
we-
failure, and
We need to make tree feather tokens.
those are cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Knox.
like the
Some
tree one a
combat, you
lot,
need to just like pause, stand out, in
Or
the
some
open
pearls
in
of
some sort
power.
of spotlight, and go, "Ladies and
Those
gentlemen,
tree feather tokens let you
this is
do.
Wonder Rod."
Yeah, that's a huge tree, though. You'd have to find some place
that's why I
that
like
you
it.
could actually plant that.
'Cause
5
it's like
foot
instant,
diameter.
right? It's like an instant tree. It's just
Yeah,
like
it's a
Yeah.
60-foot tall, 5-foot diameter. Like that is a huge tree.
I know.
That's a
I
You build a
6-story
tree house
It's
in that.
awesome.
Where are we
But
going?
it's like a one-time use thing though, so
Yeah.
it's kind of spendy.
But it only costs 200 gold to make.
yeah, for us it's not too bad.
I'm not paying for it because I can't.
I could make 100 of them.
And
Well,
then
ask Dimitri. He'll probably pay for it.
We don't know where he is.
We have to find him first.
He's off in the bushes with some random girl.
he's not really
I'm
that
not
kind of
looking
art.
back-
He's
What-
not
I
that
was about
kind
to say
of
Dimitri
bard.
wasn't a horny
What
bard.
anime is it where they're just doing something and off in the background there's just like legs coming out of a bush?
That sounds like some
Hmm.
Excel saga crap.
It's got to be Excel Saga
Stardew
because it's
Valley
and it's
sounds
and
like
it doesn't
could
mean
be,
anything to what's going on.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, my total item values are
Never played Stardew.
106,000 gold.
I'm sure I'd love it.
It was about 90,000 before. You have fully twice as much in gold value as anyone else.
That's what you get when you steal everything and don't tell the party.
And when everybody's like, "Well, I don't need this magic item. I don't need it either.
Right.
Give it to the rogue."
Give it to the rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knox goes up.
Sam's
You gonna eat
total
that?
item value is only like 20,200.
All right. So, are we ready to move on at this point?
Rumble.
We're
I'm
at the
ready.
tree.
All right.
I'm not ready, but I'll do it anyway.
Also, half this stuff I got for half price because
Yeah,
of
I've
abs.
seen the combat actually looks like a lot of fun in Stardew Valley.
That's what everybody
Which-
plays Stardew Valley for, the combat.
Yeah, in the mines and whatnot.
It's fairly old Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of
You do kind of just run around and kill choo-choos, don't you?
It is
Bats.
What
bugs,
is it?
fish some bugs to get some meat, so then you can fish
like
more
like
efficiently.
roguelite sort of a thing.
Sort of.
Nostalgia.
I mean, hell, even the farming bit is almost roguelike.
Hey man, I'm with you. I love that game.
Hell, I mean, even the farming bit is almost roguelike because if you run out of stamina on the farm, you just pass the fuck out.
Wait,
Wind up in bed
really?
somehow.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley works
Yeah.
on Pokemon rules.
Yeah, if you run out of stamina, you just pass out. Also, if it's 2:00 in the morning, you just go to sleep. It doesn't matter how.
It
much
doesn't
stamina
matter
you
if
have.
you're it doesn't matter if you're literally a foot from your bed. If it hits 2 p.m., you fall over and you get charged.
Also,
Dr.
same with your
Stamina cost.
stamina. I've literally been walking back to my house and I lost stamina, passed out
Okay.
in my front yard, and just puts me in bed.
So the
Yeah, you
dude
get half
is
stamina for the rest of the
basically
next
playing
day.
This game as like some kind of crazy farm deity that kills everything in one hit and doesn't lose health or energy. Which I mean, I get because if you're just playing it for the farming sim, it makes sense.
There's some weird. stuff you
Anyway,
can
so
do in
Knox
that game.
invisibly asks where we're going.
Aewen
that
screams.
is up to Sam.
Yes, Sam, where are we going?
Where are we going, Sam? You're the chauffeur at this point.
So Sam, you would know that.
Is there a giant tree nearby?
Man, apparently my audio is still a little bit low.
It is a
Yeah,
little
you're a
low.
little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell.
Just turn your
Mm,
gain up like a hair.
Okay.
I got you cranked up on OBS.
Anything to do with it?
Is that a little bit better?
A little bit.
Yeah, you're well into the
Probably still
yellow.
go up.
I can hear you
Alright.
just fine.
Well, hopefully that'll work a little bit better.
Any luck?
Good to hear.
The thing is, though,
So-
Justin, if you change it on OBS, it doesn't change it for us.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yell.
I could yell, although I'm sure the people around me would not appreciate that. Yes, I will say, Sam, you know that a 60-foot tree inside of the city is not really a thing, but there are some that would work that aren't
What about that 60-foot magical
that
tree
aren't
inside the
too
city?
far away from. The
Oh
city.
yeah, that one.
Or could I just smallify myself and pull everyone through?
Do we have some the conscious cricket over
The
here? Is
way
that
the
what's happening?
way,
way-
travel through plants is written, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what the size of us is. It only matters
Yeah.
what the size of Sem is.
It does indicate medium creature, but it states your size or smaller, meaning the caster.
I think it means
So
it
if
would have
Cricket
to be able
Sem
to
could put like
physically-
one little bug foot,
each person has to be
like
able
one
to
little bug foot
physically-
on someone else's foot.
Each person has to be able to physically walk through the plant.
I can
Is
see in
how
his
it works.
Shane's face that his cheese detector is going hog wild right now.
Yeah, that's the whole
I'm
point.
just- I'm
It's
just-
like,
I'm
you
just
don't
picturing
feel
this-
like it basically
Sawyer and I invented a new thing called transport via grass.
But no, here's the thing. Shane just goes, "Yeah, you can totally do that." The problem is they come out torn to shreds as you've spaghettified them
yes.
in the travel.
I always saw it as that they turned into beams of light that he can.
I'd
now
rather be
transport.
transported through a tunnel again via the Sem Shark Taxi.
Shark Taxi.
which
Yeah.
which
And that
almost
did not-
killed you the last time.
That did not go well for me
It
either.
almost killed the whole
I
party.
feel safer doing that again.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it was very dark.
To be fair, have you ever
What?
tied yourself to a shark? It's
In the
rough.
Darklands?
Yeah.
Underwater, what?
Okay. Yeah, we'll find a big tree.
I'd watch
I'm gonna
Shark Taxi.
roll to know where the big tree is.
Roll for big tree.
Yeah.
What would you roll for big tree? Nature, survival.
That's just a flat D20.
No,
Is
it'd
it
be
the luck
knowledge
roll?
nature.
How lucky are you to
Let me
find tree?
see.
Knowledge nature? Wow, nat 20. That'll do it.
Oh,
For 29.
Oh, he took 20. He took 20.
Sen knows where
Oh.
trees are.
Do not believe you can take 10.
There
or
was a
20
nat 20, but-
on a knowledge check.
No.
That's like a whole ass bard thing. That they
You're
get
a
to do.
bard thing.
Shut your mouth.
no thing,
So
go chicken
yeah,
wing.
nat 20.
He didn't get a nat 20 though. He took 20. It automatically gives him a nat 20.
Okay. Yes, you cannot take 20 on a knowledge check.
Hi.
Oh, lucky
22
number. First roll.
22
this stream off
I would
right.
say would be enough to let you know that yeah, there's something relatively close. It'll probably put you like most of the stuff surrounding it is all cut down because they would have cut it down to use in the city at some point or another, but farther out where the roads become sort of like less well taken care of and that sort of thing, there are trees that are sort of like off in the distance.
In the distance.
Yeah. More towards the southern end of the road, like away from the mountains that are around the size that you're looking for. All the stuff toward
Somewhere down the mountain.
I suppose I should have rolled in
I'm in a musical mood lately.
Twitch chat, huh?
in Twitch chat.
No, roll on here.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah.
then
It's
it's
probably
all-
get some
viewers
music
can't
rolling on
see
here.
it.
Huh?
They can see it. They can see this
They
whole.
can't.
Actually, they can't at the moment. 'Cause there's no maps.
A map. There's no minor attracted people. Excellent.
Yeah, always
Yes,
announce
that's
your
definitely good.
announce your roll results if you can.
Any hoozles. So yeah, are we gonna transport via plants?
Yes.
Are we gonna?
So I
How many
can
times per day
take.
can you
Are
do
we
that?
gonna June sport?
I can do that 6
Via
times per
pants.
day, and I can take up to 3 willing creatures with me at a time. I think.
What if I'm
What
not?
if I'm
willing?
like, I was gonna say, what if I'm kind of willing, but not like completely?
Where's my spell-like abilities?
You can only travel through plants with consent.
I mean, as all things should be,
That's
right?
how Dimension Door works. We did that with a hostage once. We had to ask. I had to whisper to him like, basically to get his consent. That was during the I forget the terrorist thing in the city.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you
One
can bring
willing,
3
medium, or smaller
people.
creature, or its equivalent per 3 caster level. So I can take, say, Justin, Eli, and Sawyer, and then Nathan and Thomas.
Yeah, you have like
second
6
round.
casts of it a day, right?
That's only
So it'll take you 3 trips to get everybody through that.
well,
trips,
and we're
yeah.
not on the same plane currently as Ballinwald, right? I believe.
Yes, you are.
Oh, we are.
We are
Yeah.
We
Well, I
went
mean,
into the
Just
fey plane and then
really
out of
far
the fey
away.
plane.
like
I
kind of like
mean,
the other
yeah.
side of the world, basically.
Mhm.
I'm
I
guessing
was gonna say we got teleport also as an option.
that's probably not quite far enough since we had to take a Iuda just to get here.
Remember, boys
You guys
and
figure out
girls,
how you're getting there, because all I can do is walk. So
I'll just have Sem cast it twice and be done with it.
No, just cast Rod of Wonder and see what happens.
That does
I
not.
cast driver's license.
Which is this is the only island where you
cast-
can do
I
that.
cast plane ticket.
I cast
Okay. So
extravagant ticket.
are you just going to
Yeah,
cast-
it'd be 3 casts. of-
Yeah, so you managed to do it. It's rather simple. Like you just see you guys find a suitable tree. You just see sort of a split in the bark, kind of just sort of bend and twist until you're looking out at a
Remember, the flavor here is we're using Leylons, not necessarily the tree.
Yeah, but I mean, you still need to be able to move through the tree. So it
Yeah, and
opens
inside
up
the
and
tree,
then you
there's
just
nothing
sort
but
of
goop.
Well,
from
the
one
roots
to
maybe
the-
grow
to the
along
next.
ley lines if it's depending
Hell
on
yeah,
what
they
kind
do.
of. Yeah, they could. In certain,
Um,
Are these ley lines like fiber optic or?
Kinda.
Yeah, and you
What kind of
guys
speeds are
just,
getting on these?
it's like it is a much easier experience than teleport was, where teleport kind of felt like you were like twisting inside out through a dimension that is above
looks-
and beyond the 3 dimensions that you know.
But like how it
This
looks when
is
people
just sort of
operate in
like-
Harry Potter.
Yeah, this just sort of like opens.
It
up
looks
a
like
plant,
this.
And you're just like, oh, I just walk through. Oh, there we go.
2001, A Tree Odyssey.
I think.
I also have this one prepared.
I think once we get through it, Knox is going to check his pockets and be like, "Hey, who took all my money?" Oh yeah, never mind, guys.
the merchant did.
Sem slaps the side of the tree and goes, "Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles."
So yeah, you just find yourself on the road. You're like, I mean, even with a
This ain't a tree.
Well, it would be Sem would be aiming toward the mansion. So she's real
Whatever.
familiar with the big tree in the courtyard.
There
She
is
sleeps
a
in that
fairly
tree.
big tree in there. There's not a 60-foot tree in the courtyard of the.
We should magically make a 60-foot tree in our
Yeah,
backyard.
we have technology.
Like I said, if you want a tree that's that big, you're gonna have to go outside the city.
Feather oak token.
Well, see, yeah, that's the size that those feather tokens.
Isn't the
that's size
city
of trees
built
that those
around a
make.
giant?
Like 60
That's
foot
pretty
high,
cool.
5 foot wide trunk?
You could make
Um,
fast travel points. That'd be kind of funny.
But that's
Yeah.
a different kind of thing. Technically it's supposed to be like the same kind of tree, but
Yeah,
But yeah, you guys, yeah,
kind is
you know,
very
like, hey, we're just like
non-specific.
probably a few miles outside of town. Like, we could be there in like 20 minutes and that's like if we kind of like take it leisurely
Sure.
getting there.
Start walking.
Does how does Aewen feel about that?
About what?
What just happened?
I mean, she went through a tree. It's weird, but weirder stuff has happened.
She went through a tree, saw the back of her own head, and then
What have we been doing portal logic on this?
No,
Here,
it's not
just a
like
second.
portal logic. It's like so like when you get close enough to a black hole, the light like will circle all the way around,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can see like the back of your own head. Theoretically, you can see the back of your own head.
Aewen sees the back of her own head and goes,
I got you, bro.
"Damn, I need to brush."
So
my
many
hair."
split ends. Adventuring's rough on
I
here.
could use it.
Oops.
Oh
Oh,
man,
is
my
that what you're
hair's
trying to do?
so
Okay.
heat damage from that volcano. Fuck.
Knox feels like throwing up, but doesn't quite.
Well,
Oh, that's what that roll was.
are you guys gonna head off towards
Yeah.
the city?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys head off. Fairly nice day out.
Head off. That sounds like a Mrohy thing.
Yeah, just kind of like marching.
Shut
through-
up, Saul.
I was just watching Thomas's face
That's my
as he was,
bit.
like,
Damn
as he
it.
was, as he was contemplating what just happened.
I will say the one thing that you do notice is on the roads here, you notice that each time you see like a carriage or something else, all of the traffic that you see going to or coming from the city has much heavier guard than you would have normally expected to see.
Things are here.
What?
Things have gotten worse with the.
It
different
seems to
The
happen
terrorist issue.
every time.
Except
Um,
Aewen. She thinks this is normal.
It would be a little bit weird for Aewen because I don't know that
We'd fill her in.
in the Elven city she's from, she would be used to people traveling with heavy guard like this.
Oh, she's
Mhm.
totally used to that. I mean, the elves were very cautious about anyone they let into the city, weren't they?
Oh yes.
Yes, but this is like normal like caravan traffic.
But the thing is
okay.
Aewen hasn't really been to Ballinwald. Maybe she just thinks this is normal for this city.
Yeah. Aewen hasn't
Yeah.
been anywhere except
Yeah.
that
She's like,
that
"Oh, yeah, humans are
island.
crazy. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, big
Aewen-
city,
This
it's
is
kind of
way
dangerous.
This is way
Aewen-
less
Mhm.
crazy than the island with no magic.
Aewen nudges Elle and she goes, "There's so many people and they're so well armed. Is this usual?"
Well, things have gotten a bit more, I guess, unpredictable in recent times. Well, you'll
That's
be able to
true
make
of
more
anywhere.
sense of it as you get closer to Ballinwald. There's been explosions and that kind of thing, destroying buildings within the city, and people acting up, mercenaries coming through the towns, political strife. I mean, you know, there's a lot to say about that.
No one should blow up anyone's house. She kind of starts musing
Well-
to herself.
Depends on the person, I guess.
Hab seconds that motion.
Some people need a
What mo-
house blown up.
What motion? To not blow up houses, or some people's houses need to blow up?
What Aewen had just said.
Oh, okay. Aewen shoots Knox a dirty look.
I think would Habhabs be like, well, yes, but sometimes houses need blown up. What if you're looking to build a new house?
Yeah, he goes into
Yes.
discourse about civil engineering and its evil stepbrother bastard engineering, which is lesser known of the two.
Knox is
City
just like
codes.
Knox is just like
I leave-
murmuring to himself. I meant like if somebody's like a dick or something. All right, whatever.
I leave for a session, and now everyone else is taking my bit of
There'd
bad
definitely
jokes.
be like a dwarven slant to what he would relay about engineering, because he does he likes dwarven stuff a lot.
Everyone
Yes,
starts
I
picking
think,
your brain about dwarves.
I think Habs and Stefan would get along very well.
Yeah. Certainly a lot,
So,
lot
yeah,
of
you
common
guys-
ground, including the ground that we'd be standing on, which was probably at least cobblestones at the very least.
I'm
Depending
gonna
on
start
how-
throwing things.
You guys
Oh.
make your way towards the city. Like you said, not that long of a journey. As you get closer, you notice a long line outside of the city, sort of winding up, like all walled cities. You know, there's some less. There are some, buildings and homes and stuff on the outside of the city. It seems like these all have like patrols going through them now, which is not something that usually happened. But it looks like the entrances all now have full military checkpoints that are doing thorough searches of everything going in and out. You see like a full guard. I don't know what the regiment. There we go. I was like, I don't know if it's. I know it's not platoon. That's way too big.
You could say complement.
Complement there, whatever. Yeah, a full guard complement at the gates here, like marching in formation, going to each person, checking, like grilling them as they come in.
Druid goes a compliment. I feel so flattered.
How many? If I were to walk past all the guards,
Let me in
how
the
long would it
penalty
take me to
box.
get past them?
The guards
would
are at the entrance, so the guards are like on the outside.
What I'm saying is, am I within 3 minutes of the guards right now?
Not at this very moment. You guys are
Okay.
as you come upon them.
Okay, once we get within 3 minutes of the guards, I'd like to just turn invisible behind Mrohy and just walk past them.
Another
Okay.
big bureaucracy like invisibility.
I don't want to deal with this crap. Everyone else can, but I don't want to. I'll be at the bar whenever you guys get done.
Let me roll perception to see if Sam notices this.
Aewen's
I mean,
too
they could-
busy.
They could have detect magic means for that, since it's like a major entrance into the city.
Oh, they probably do.
In which
What's a
case you'd light
37
up.
get me?
What
Decent
exactly
aura.
are you looking for here?
Just
that was
to
perception?
notice if Knox turns invisible.
Little stealth check, baby.
Well, I think that would definitely let you see.
Well, it depends.
wasn't
What's
exactly-
Knox's stealth?
I wasn't exactly hiding it from you guys, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm aware. So Sem sees that and she'll be like, you know what? That's a good idea. And she turns into a bird.
Aewen shudders and goes, I'll never get over that.
You guys get towards the end of the line.
Sem winks at Aewen and flies over the wall.
Yeah, birds shouldn't wink. You can never tell if it's a blink or not.
With a bird of prey, you can, because both their eyes are like
I think
forward
you
facing.
would be able to. As you approach Knox, give me a. Do you have Arcana?
No.
And you don't have History either.
Give me an A. Give me an
That'd
R.
require
You would
reading
have
a book.
knowledge local.
You do have. You do have knowledge local.
This is the city he grew up in.
I don't have very many ranks in it, though.
Knox knows what's going on. He's never paid attention.
That's
but he knows
okay.
what's
You don't
going
need a
on.
lot of ranks to fail a skill check.
Actually, you know what? I will say, give me a UMD check.
Ooh.
But he's not using a magical device. Well, he is using a ring of invisibility. That was so close to being a 1. Whew.
So that's
But
a
it wasn't
27.
17.
Okay, so speaking of magical devices, I mean, you're a rogue. This magical devices are your whole jam. You're all about like, hey, I'm gonna find some stuff and use it. As you approach, you recognize a familiar purple glow that
God
is.
Stupid, dumb bitches.
Brother,
Um,
lamp.
Is it a lamp? Is it like a glass lamp?
It is a lantern, yes.
It's the lantern.
Knox is really considering just shattering this thing.
Oh, he liked
Let
it
me
in
look
the
at-
other place.
Yeah, but this is my house, and I'm invisible. What is it like hanging from something? Is somebody holding on to it? What's going on here?
It is essentially hanging from a post that is the walls are essentially like blocked off. They're so essentially like the entrance is usually rather large, and people are able to come and go as they please. They've sort of barriered off the majority of the entrance, and are only letting one person like go in or come out at a time. So they've got
here's
one
my
gate for
question.
going in, one gate for going out.
Is there a spot where I could go past it where there's only one lamp?
If you wanted to avoid the lamps, you could do it, but you would have to basically climb over the barrier.
Okay, but is there a spot where? Here's what I'm asking though: is there a spot where there's just one lamp that let's say it broke? Let's say someone used Mage Hand to make it fall and break.
Hypothetically.
That might work. I forget how much it weighs.
And in the commotion of it falling and breaking, I just walk past invisibly.
But it's an iron lantern. It would be difficult to make it break, but you could knock it off, possibly.
The lamp breaks, exploding as a
And
fire.
then delay our entrance into the city by at least 30 minutes. That's fine.
Which is kind of funny to me.
Oh, absolutely. It's funny to me as a player, for sure. Yeah. I
It's
love
funny to
it.
Knox
Entrance
as a character.
into the city.
Yeah.
So
Suddenly, Birdsem is attacked by an eagle.
could I hit it with a wand of magic missile?
You have to
can,
yell.
Yes,
You
you would
have
have
to
to. You would have to.
Is that how wands work?
Yeah,
You yell,
it's an activation
magic
word.
missile!
Yeah, you
And
yell
you
that
attack
in the darkness.
the darkness.
You shoot magic missiles.
This is so annoying. Magic
God, that's some-
sucks, you guys.
That's some large shit right there.
Fireball!
See, that's why magic users take things like subtle spell. Like there is a use for it.
I didn't know you had to say it for the wands too to activate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Magic items usually have a triggering word. So it's usually they have like an actual trigger that's like a button or something, or they have a trigger word. Such as your ring. Your ring would have a trigger word. Like you'd have to actually speak something to activate your ring.
What's your ring's trigger word?
Trigger word.
Safe word.
It's
Pineapple.
just me shushing it.
Wait, what's El-Anon's boots of the flying boot thing trigger
To the
word?
cat.
Winged boots.
Yeah,
My
what is it?
command word is shit.
I forgot about that.
Aptly
Yeah,
named.
the
So,
Sure.
because it's a word you can casually drop in conversation, and then the boots are activated.
Fly
I'm
away.
fairly certain. I'm fairly certain El-Anon cannot casually use cursors.
He can.
How
He's been
loud do I have to
practicing.
be?
Hold on, what?
How loud do I have to be?
You
Strong voice. Not
Audible.
yelling, but it's a
yes,
strong
audibly,
voice.
you have to
Yeah.
speak clearly. Is the for
The tone, like the
spellcasting.
tone, yeah, like the
Oh,
tone that
I'm
we're all
learning so
speaking
much
at right
crap
now.
that I hate.
Sort of like,
It's
Um,
like you're
remember-
speaking to your smart
this-
speaker.
It's not a whisper.
I like to
Lord of the Rings?
I like to think you guys are all explaining this to Knox.
Do you remember in Lord of the Rings? like, when,
Sam, Habs, and El-Anon are all
like, when
explaining
they're at
this
that
to
door
Knox. And Knox is like,
and,
this is
yeah,
dumb!
Yeah,
half the
triple
spell
teaming him
level.
with all the knowledge.
Yeah. He always speaks like this.
Again, though.
That's kind of how you have to speak.
For like most Harry Potter spells, usually it's
You gotta swish and flick it.
not always
Can I-
yelled, but I mean.
Can I
you
use
know.
disable device on a guy's spine? I don't know.
He misses the
depends.
simpler days. He misses
Is he an android?
I don't know
Oh.
if he's an android or not.
Oh.
Is that how we take down Habhab? If he goes evil, we use magic device to disable his spine.
It's funny. Well, it's not entirely related to what you're saying, but Gearface, the mechanical rat he has, with his template, I can actually have him blow up and do damage to people. And
Knox
I like to
turns
think that Habs has that. too,
visible
but he
once
doesn't.
again and is just grumbling to himself. I guess he's gonna just stay in line.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, you could try and attempt to climb over the barrier. if you would like to.
I'm
do it
not.
that
I'm
way.
not much of a climber either, so
Okay.
Sem is gonna fly back
I
and
can
land on
climb.
Knox's head.
I can climb, but climbing is like
Work. It's not
If he-
sleeping.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get a
Yep.
+6 in fly.
There's
though.
there's no incredibly large tree inside the city that we could just somehow teleport to. You know,
The
one that's
60
in a giant tower.
Yeah. Do they have like a shields or something?
So here's the thing: is well, no, the tower one is on a different plane. That one would work, but it is on a different plane. But
Do they
if
have a
you can have, like,
Cabela's?
a 60-foot tree, like that is the size of like the brick and tile building almost.
It's about
If you remember
it's
that
about as
back in the
high
day.
as your mom is wide. So
Oh.
15 burned in.
While we're waiting in line, is there?
like a 6-story.
While we're waiting in line, is there a
building
Buc-ee's around?
Is very large, and remember,
You know,
like
yeah.
there are no trees in the outer rings.
Little
In the
late, but I
rings,
got there.
just have like small trees that like line the gardens that they have in front of their houses, and
Can Habhab cast reduce person?
He has that spell. We used it as part of our heist in the Drow city. We put Mrohy in the bag, I think. Or
if I
something.
show them my Ballinwald license, will it speed up the process for me?
I think not deliberating, we probably would have gotten through the checkpoint.
We have
already,
the
but
seal of Prince Simon.
Yeah, we,
Sem
Kinda.
has that in her Pathfinder.
Yeah, can we? Is that our like fast pass? Can we use it as a fast pass?
Fast pass.
multi-pass.
Though we're technically not really working with him right now because we're just gonna give that to King instead, right?
Yeah, but
Because
that
it-
doesn't mean we can't
yeah.
take advantage of him.
But anyway, absolutely, yeah.
Sem has that seal in her.
This is all
Ouch.
stupid. We could just
She's
walk through.
birds
It doesn't
and
matter.
a billion
We don't,
It's
we're
miles
not
just-
away.
hiding
It's just-
anything.
you
I mean,
guys
not-
are. I'm gonna
know.
say you guys are like standing there, like debating on like how to get past this checkpoint, and then you just hear next, please.
yeah.
Yeah, could we just walk through
As,
the line?
as usual, Shane, you have placed a door in front of us, and we have spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get
But
through
the
that
funny
door.
thing is, we're
How
all
to
arguing about
stand
this.
in a
Knox
line?
Knox just
no
wanted to
problem.
avoid it so he could get a drink before everybody else got through.
How
That was all
complicated
it
can we
was.
make line standing?
They like bring
You can
over
tell
to,
we're
like,
not British because we're awful at queuing. So
declare. We need you to declare any magical items that you're bringing in. Weaponry needs to go in the basket over here to be checked.
Even goes, we get it back, right?
Depending if you are willing to if you're willing to have guards take you to wherever it is you're going, yes. We cannot have you. There currently is no open carry of weapons in the city limits.
Even goes, well, how about a concealed carry license? Where do I apply for that?
That is incredibly illegal. Please don't do that.
We are
Sem is gonna
on
take
business.
off from Knox's head and fly away.
Actually, as I would say, are you doing this before you actually get to the purple light?
Yeah.
I would say yes, because if not, you would, they would, comment.
I would light up like a
Why is your
freaking beacon.
Wait, don't you have the token? Can you drop off the token with us first before you
The
do that?
seal, Prince Simon's
seal.
seal. I
Yeah, we
didn't even
might
know
need
you
that.
had it. I thought I had it.
Sem has the seal of nobility and the.
I think you might have had it. 'cause
or do I
Aaron's been gone
have
for a
which?
while.
We have two of them.
No, you only.
No, I think
Just the one.
I think I think you do have it because we needed it for something else, but Aaron wasn't around for a while here, so
Unfortunately,
remember
I think
giving
I'm
it to you in
gonna
the first
have
place,
The,
but whatever.
the
Do they
party
need all the
convince
magic
Aewen.
items in the
Seal of nobility
if they're
from the
not
Duke.
weapons?
Yeah, it's been in my
Basically,
Pathfinder
Yeah.
pouch for a long
do at
time.
least one pass through the
Yeah,
the lantern without glowing.
yeah. So Habs would start putting his stuff in a tub and writing
Mhm.
off what it is. And,
I think Aewen will
will
have to
say,
have the party.
Just as a reminder,
can they escort us to our house though? with our weapons?
They'll give you a they'll have basically a guard escort you to your house to, you know.
But then we can keep our stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's fine.
They'll
Let's just do that.
essentially like wrap up your weapons and have a guard escort you to your home, where you can then. The other thing that you guys may want to remember is Pathfinder pouches are able to conceal
magical display.
magic items and do not read as magical items under detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it'd be everything but the Pathfinder pouch for paths.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys hand them over. They essentially like find they basically have essentially what amounts to like sackcloth that they wrap your guys' weapons in, and just sort
They're
of like
peace bonding our weapons.
tie them down with wire, and they're like, all right, we'll have you head out. If you're Jenkins, come here. If you want to see them, you said that you are residents here, correct?
Correct.
He'll see you to your house. Be able to keep your weapons at home. Please just make sure that you're not wearing them openly on the street.
Does Jenkins know the
course.
proper operation of his helmet?
What?
So does Jenkins know the proper operation of his helmet?
And he's like, yes, sir.
Aewen goes, that guy's doing his part.
Apparently, that's where saluting came from. Was
I saw
Knights
that
raising
the
their
other.
helmet.
Yes, was like
Yeah.
you have to lift up your helmet.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, where did you get peace binding from?
Uh,
Like the term.
Peace binding is what they do for like cosplay props.
see you, Nostalgia Turk. It was good having you here. Enjoy your
It
evening.
just makes me think of the Wheel of Time series. There was a particular city that did not
Oh,
allow
yeah.
weaponry, so if you brought it in, they had to wrap it in wire to keep you from drawing it.
Yeah, it's like a con term that they use as well. So yeah, you guys head into the city. Jenkins is like, yeah, it's been pretty nuts here. As you guys pass through,
Hi,
he's
Jenkins. How long you been in the? How long you been doing this?
I
God
got,
damn it.
You get conscripted.
I got conscripted. It's only been a few months actually.
I tell him, "Lucky you," and I slap him on the back as hard as I can.
And you kill him.
Yeah, they've been conscripting a lot of the younger, able-bodied folks around here. So yeah, me and my friends all got conscripted. But you know, it's better for us than it is for a lot of people. You probably want to. We're gonna want to take a wide berth around this area here. As you guys head toward, or kind of see what is considered the Monster Town part of the city.
Is that where all the Kyles live?
No,
Bunch of
that
holes
is
punched in a drywall.
no. You notice that large sections are also barriered off, like with crudely made barriers out of like tables and basically
God.
whatever it is they have on hand.
Is it the French Revolution?
I was about to make that joke, you son of a bitch.
It does kind of look a little bit like the French Revolution, and you see that there are also people that are essentially
You're
like
too slow, Thomas.
that are essentially sort of like patrolling the area from like they're not like actively patrolling the barriers, but you can see that there are people watching the barriers.
We hear
from
inside the
low ways back,
barricades.
kind of like in some of these alleyways. The other thing that you notice is there are some of these people that are wearing some very colorful masks. What do
we hear inside the barricades singing, "Red, the blood of angry men."
No.
Wow, this looks
Do they look,
very miserable.
Do the masks familiar at all?
They're not. They don't look like ones that you've seen. They all kind of each have their own design, but like the design, it's these like full like headed masks that like are in like bright primary colors that have like different designs on them.
I say to Jenkins, "Hey Jenkins, who are those guys?" And I point right at him.
Yeah, there seems to have been someone who kind of moved into the slums over there. He's seems to have really sort of like whipped up a lot of the monstrous races. And well, there'd been some reports of violence and crimes and people targeting them. So they decided to just like cordon off their entire part of the city. This guy,
So we got a good old-fashioned slumlord, huh?
but no, he
No.
spends a lot of time just kind of challenging anybody that wishes to come in. He says that he'll take on all comers.
Wait a second.
Sounds like a slumlord.
Just it talks about how strong he is, and
Hey Jenkins.
Is he wearing a,
Oh,
a
no.
belt? A big
Oh
belt?
no.
I've not seen it myself.
Is it Mrohy?
But yeah, he seems to have like.
Is it Incineroar?
Does he have
The
white
champ.
pants, a blue shirt,
Is it
and a
the
red
champ?
tie with a? No. I know you didn't base him off. Of
Just
this kid.
yeah.
Does he call himself the champ?
I've heard something about. It's a champion fighter. I thought it was like a knight. Is that what it is?
A
Do,
knight.
do orphanage kids
you're
love
like
him?
a tournament champion.
Is he an alligator man who wears a big belt?
Is it a man or a woman?
I've
You
not
never met him.
I
Both of
tried
them.
Why do you
to-
assume it's a him?
They
That seems kind of sexist of you, Jenkins.
what?
Hey Shane, what color is Jenkins's shirt?
He's wearing the sort of.
Ballinwald's
He
colours?
doesn't really like.
The guard's uniform.
Well,
Yeah.
he's probably more militia, so it's probably
Uh-oh.
like hastily made
Could be
breastplate.
his everyday garb, just with like a little badge or something. Yeah, I mean, could
Yeah,
be.
what color is the shirt?
Yeah, it's very much sort of like simple garb. It just
Like a
has
shitty
like
chest plate or
a
something?
quick. Yeah, it's essentially he's wearing like
You sent me a message.
chain
Half
like
breastplate.
a chain shirt with like a tabard over it, sort of a thing that
Mhm.
is like has the crest emblazoned on it.
Oh, good.
Someone's gonna land on Knox's shoulder and be like, "Who's this guy?"
Jenkins
as a
is
bird.
safe then. His shirt isn't red. He'll survive.
This is our pal Jenkins.
Well, he's got a
Did that
name
bird
too.
just
So
talk?
his
Jenkins,
chances have
bird,
gone way up.
bird, Jenkins.
For Jenkins.
Did that bird just
Bird.
talk?
Oh.
Did you say pretty bird?
No, I said.
Bird?
No.
I think it's just a regular bird, dude. They can all talk. I'm gaslighting Jenkins. So.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to declare that sort of thing.
Well, it's not my bird. It's just a bird I met.
I only know how to say three things. That first thing, that second one, and then this one explaining the first two.
Oh,
Hey
He also
Bird,
makes
what's your
Family Guy
favorite food?
jokes, so.
Lucky he's a family guy.
Squawk.
as you
You
guys,
say squawk.
Like I make a chicken noise as a falcon.
Well, he's a chicken hawk.
Jenkins,
So.
don't mind that. We're trying to get home here.
as you guys continue your way through the city,
Jenkins is gonna arrest us.
anybody who wants to can make me a heal check.
I want to, but I don't know if I can.
We have a contagion.
I got a +0, so here you go.
That's some plague juice.
Big juice.
Heal.
That's a very.
Sam got an
curious,
18.
Makes me wish I had. a
2.
heal check.
Yeah. Oh, I got a nat 1. I don't know jack all about fixing anything with the human body.
We're not the most. Wait, have Mrohy roll. He'd be
I
with
was
us.
just about to do that. Yes. Heal. Normal.
Aewen rolled a 1, and he still knows more than El-Anon.
Yeah, Mrohy has been kind of hanging back, but he has been through a lot of different places. I mean, he's probably the most well-traveled out of any of you guys. So he is quick to point out that as you're passing through here, it looks like there are a lot of houses that are quarantined.
Hmm.
The chalk on the front door there or something like this.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, basically, yes, they do have marks on there's a lot of houses that do have marks on their front door. He's like,
Anyone have a bird beak?
those are quarantine marks. No one in, no one out.
Yeah, we can do that.
Those weren't here the last
Those
time we
poor
were here.
people. Is there anything we can do?
Not unless you're able to sit and provide medicine to each one of these people for days on end.
Hey Jenkins,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing about all this?
Well, it's hard. A lot of sicknesses have been showing up. Make me a perception check too.
That I can do.
Yeah, everybody
Everyone
make me a
just nods.
perception check.
Hey Shane, I'd like to call into effect my downside, which is the whole: if I see a problem and I'm incapable or don't do anything to fix it, I get sickened. So I think in this situation, I would become sickened.
Yeah, I think
19
Aewen has not come across
37.
desperation, and like just societal issues along this line before.
I also had a
Like, she's
19.
lived in like high elf
Posh.
town where everything is like, oh, so perfect and
Everyone's so beautiful.
elegant and yes.
Who coded this accursed system? I rolled the second one in a row.
Hell.
Who did this?
Sam got a 29, Knox got a 30, and El got a 37. So.
Habhab is probably the only one that doesn't notice it, which makes sense, him being a robot and all.
And Aewen, because she got a nat 1.
Yeah,
I would say
Aewen's
with a 16, Aewen is still able to notice it. It's pretty.
Aewen's
You
eyes
guys
clouded
are
with
noticing
tears.
that
In the
there's
middle
like
of hurling.
There's like a smell in the air. It's like kind of stinks.
Oh, I've been
Like-
thinking this whole time, actually, before you mentioned that that Hab would be periodically opening up taking the stopper off his troll styptic and smelling it to try to figure out what part of troll is in the bottle. And so maybe that's
That would affect your
maybe
smell.
Maybe that did affect it. Yes.
I like to think it does.
It does it smell like death?
It just smells like
Or is it like unknown to us almost?
it's not something that you've really had anything to do. Again, I would say Mrohy would probably be the best person to ask about this.
Okay.
Does it smelly
He's like-
smells smelly?
No, that's the smell of a latrine.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they had an influx of mercs and some other things, and
Oh, what?
Wait, does that mean the
Nope.
sewer
Yeah,
lines are all
that's
backed up?
definitely poo.
Wasn't the place?
Probably by tree roots.
Yeah, wasn't this place?
Which means it
all,
would get
like-
into the groundwater and then people would get sick from it.
Like the Great Sink of 1835.
The great poopy of 19.
good thing we have a mansion. Let's keep walking towards our mansion that we have and that these people don't have.
Knox is starting to feel really awful about owning a mansion.
Does he?
Just
I mean, kinda, because Knox is like, while he is like still like, hell yeah, I got a mansion. He is like from the slums. He's not exactly like, he didn't grow up.
Started
rich
from the
by
bottom,
any
now
means.
he's here.
And now I'm here. I'm Drake, guys. I'm gonna be on Degrassi. But put me in a wheelchair, boys. Let's do this. But yeah, I mean, I would feel something for the people. You know, I know some of these people, so
Aewen's too busy retching.
Yeah, like Aewen is getting. I think Aewen has probably heard stories about this town, this city.
oh, you still need it.
And I think Aewen is probably just kind of thinking to herself, like, wait, this is the city that they kept telling me about?
Sent it to me before, so.
Huh. Okay, I guess. Yeah, as you guys continue to make your way in,
Or sorry, not second, shaken. Sorry.
shaken. Okay, yes.
Yeah, it's the headstrong thing.
Drawback.
It's like if there's something that contradicts your worldview or something like that. What was it? You feel compelled to correct every action argument that contradicts your worldview. Whenever you witness an
Poverty
action or hear an
contradicts your
argument.
worldview.
Well, like she everyone should be let them eat cake. No, but Aewen believes that.
Cool, people
Aewen
don't
believes.
exist.
Well, they shouldn't. They just have to get a job.
That's rubbish.
Aewen believes that she was. I mean, she's an aasimar, so she feels like she was born for a reason, some great work. Because of course she must be. That's what her whole thing is about. But seeing this town and being completely powerless to do a damn thing about it has her a little wound
Yeah,
up.
I don't think that Aewen has come across a problem where it's just one of those things where it's too big. It's like, where do I even start with
Yeah,
this?
it's just
Start
like none of us are capable of doing anything like in this. None of us are like, these people shouldn't be in our hands. Is what I'm saying. Like, there's not really much we can do about it.
Poverty, am I right?
Well, they're in our hands in a different way with the problem that we're working on as an adventurer.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing is like
we've
what
specialized.
we're working on should help,
yeah.
hopefully
Yeah.
help stop this strife. So
And you can't save everyone. People will die on the table. It happens.
this is
so,
where we.
Aewen is still young and idealistic, so she believes she can save everybody.
No, I
well,
understand that.
all right.
But
We'll see you
Well,
in the
we're just
morning.
saying- I think as
I mean, she'll soon be
characters-
disabused of this notion.
as
but-
characters, we might just kind of like someone just might be like, "Hey, this is just one of those things. Like, if we do what we're trying to do here, we believe that this will help." You know.
So yeah,
I mean, I like Shane's description of like she kind of grew up for literally over 30 years in a perfect
Right.
town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, so you guys continue making your way in. You see there are as you guys reach the inner wall, the first inner wall, there are like people standing outside of it that are like there are guards having to keep people back as they're kind of like protesting and yelling kind of at the people on the inner wall like let's see here, what would be a good check for this? Are you guys enjoying yourselves?
No. I'm just doing what must be done.
For those of us watching, they are using their ping system to make a very beautiful geometric design.
It's called a snowflake.
On the background.
Sounds like you are one.
That was just, I came here to have a good time, and I'm honestly feeling attacked right now.
You are. Let me double right click on you and literally attack you.
I'm going to say that Knox and El are the only ones that are really able to pick anything out of the crowd here. Knox because he's used to listening for stuff in a crowd like this, and El-Anon just because he's super on today apparently with the perception thing. You get the impression that it seems like people inside of the wall still have fresh water. They haven't been, whatever it is that's happening seems to be being flushed like this direction. It seems to be all of it seems to be heading towards the south.
This is a shit rolls downhill kind of situation, isn't it?
Yep. Seems like it.
Quite literally in this situation.
Maybe there's a natural elevation to
Like the
Ballinwald, so you could
oblongs,
actually
where
have
they live in
that,
the valley.
yeah, each ring maybe is higher, like it's on the top is Olympus or something.
As long as the walls are
It's like a
tall
big
enough
cake.
to stop a Titan from getting in. So
Oh yeah, I got to stop those
Eren
guys.
Yeager.
Eren Yeager.
hello, I am Mr. Aaron Yeager, coming to slash your Titans too.
You guys, he leads in. He's like, yeah, come on this way. Yeah, hopefully they won't give us much trouble.
We'll keep you safe, Jenkins.
He's gonna sound
We'll
sexy.
keep you safe.
We'll keep you safe, Jenkins.
Don't take your weapons out, though. You can't do that.
So say anything about
Yeah.
taking our weapons out. They make great clubs like
Steel's
this.
not the only weapon we have.
Hey, Jenkins. What's more important, our weapons or your life? If they start attacking.
Is this a test?
No.
Yes,
No.
those will be on the test. Take notes.
For the
No,
city.
no,
We
this
weren't
isn't a
supposed to
test.
Tell you.
I'm not going to talk to any guards about this. What would happen? Okay, well, you're a guard, but you're the one who's in charge of my
I'm a
weapons. You
guard
see this,
too.
Jenkins? All
I
I'm
wanna
saying
be a
is,
real guard.
Yes, you
Just
are.
think about
buddy.
that if something
Yes,
happens. That's
you
all I'm saying.
are.
Okay.
I mean, the card's in your hands. So I'm just letting you know.
Oh, you guys have all of your weapons. I'm not carrying any of them.
Oh, we
Do I
are.
have some?
It'd be
I
far too
thought he
many
was-
for one man to
I thought he
carry.
was. I thought he was carrying stuff.
No,
my fault.
they like bonded them all, so you couldn't like draw any of them and handed them back.
Oh, okay.
At least not
Could
quickly.
Yes, definitely not quickly.
Wait,
Why is my sword wearing a suit and asking for a dry martini, shaken not stirred?
did they take my cane?
It's bonded.
I don't know. Let me look up the.
Does glamour show
think-
up in
Well,
detect magic?
Was it a lantern of true sight or revealing or
No, it just basically does a. The armor retains all its property when only a true seeing spell or similar magic reveals the true nature of the armor when
Oh,
it's
true
disguised.
seeing is.
Yeah, so
great.
detect magic would not have.
Oh, that's cool.
Detected it.
Yeah,
That's
detected
awesome.
it.
Yeah. So I still have my cane because you wouldn't take a cane from an old man now, would you?
You know what?
He's like 22.
That's fair. That's like 70 in orc years.
He
I have
does
white
also have
hair.
white hair, yeah.
Yeah, his hair's white.
He does kind of look the part.
He was
We
born
got
that way.
the geriatric orc over here. I gotta make sure to tend to the colostomy bag.
I gotta add geriatric orc to the list.
What list?
The list of band names that I come across.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm not adding that one to the list.
Geriatric orc.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, well, it should be up here, I think.
Would it be geriatrork?
No.
And as you guys
Jenkins.
move through here, through the merchant's quarter, I believe, where you guys live, it does seem like. Oh no, wait! You guys don't live in the merchant's quarter. You live in the.
Artisan.
The
If we
lower
can't live in the
no,
merchant-
the
we can't
lower
live in the
rich
merchant's
people.
flower, If we live,
place.
if
We
we
live
lived in the
in the
merchant's
upper-
quarters,
We live in the lower upper class district.
Artisan.
Yes,
Aewen-
which is the
Artisans
artisans'
district?
quarters. Yeah, the
Yep.
artisans
Yeah.
district.
Artisans.
Yes.
yeah, if we lived in the merchant's district, we have some conflict over there with some people.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
Aewen asks Jenkins.
You guys
Make
make
them
your way
to
through the
Cloud
artisans
District
district. It seems like even here, people are very much like you would normally see people milling about, going to shops, enjoying their life. You know, oh yes, Miss Jane, Miss Pennyfarts. Oh, it's so good to see. Have you heard the gossip about Lady?
Oh, near the copper.
Look at these idiots enjoying their life.
About Lady Worthingtonshire. Oh yes, I have heard the gossip. You know, doing that sort of thing.
But there is
that's
no
what-
Miss Pennyfarts tonight.
It seems like everybody is very much like quick to get to whatever business they need to do, and quick to like go back to their homes. Like it is very much.
Is this the
So the shops and stuff are still open though?
Shops are still open. It does look like a lot of the mercenary work that has in the city has gone to guarding some of these shops. A lot of like
Oh yeah, that's why.
it does look like, yes, lot of outside guard work is going on inside of the walls here.
Is this the start of our Regency arc, Shane?
Private
Regency arc?
contractors. I guess we're kind of private contractors in a way.
Harder for hire.
Sell swords, even though most, well, actually, I don't.
Cou-
Well, not
cou-
a lot of us don't have
courier.
swords.
Can I get much higher?
But yeah, you guys eventually make your way back to your mansion.
I've never been here.
As you guys come up to the outside,
Does that mean Aewen gets to meet Crass?
Aewen does
you-
get to meet Crass.
well, yes, the
I'd like to
so
hear a nice lengthy conversation. with
Jenkins is like,
Well.
here we are. It was, I hope everything went well for you guys. If there's anything you need, just call the guard, I guess. Not me, because I gotta go back to the entrance.
Thanks for looking out, Jenkins, and I give him another big slap on the back.
Well, the chain doesn't really help with that.
Aewen hands him a silver piece and goes, "Thank you so much for your help. This is awful. I hope I can do something
What about my back?
about the town. Can I do something about your back? Are you okay?"
Yeah, it was a little hard, but it should be fine.
Hey,
that's the problem
Jenkins.
with chain.
Yeah.
Do they ever let you like go out for a drink or anything?
Yeah, I mean, after I'm done with, well, yeah.
Well, if you ever want to go out for a drink, you're paying.
For my
That's
drinks,
unkind.
I usually pay for my drinks.
Yeah, but mine too.
Oh, don't you live in a
I'm
mansion?
broke.
This mansion?
I just kind of hang out here, man.
Oh, I live in the barracks, and I send my
I'm just
money.
back
Sam
to
just
the-
starts laughing as a bird.
I live in the barracks, and I send my money back to my family because my sister's really sick.
Oh. Well,
Aewen hands him a
way to go,
gold
Jenkins.
piece
You made
alongside
me
that
feel like
silver
a
piece.
Shit.
Oh,
You know what,
thank you.
Jenkins? If I ever come across someone's money, some money, I'll I'll take you out for a drink.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I really do have to go, though. I'm not supposed to sit here and talk. They'll be mad if they see me talking with you guys.
Aewen hands him a gold piece and says, "Please be safe."
2 gold and 1 silver. Wow.
No, just one gold.
Just
one
one
silver.
gold. Yeah, it's like, I try to be. They don't give me too many dangerous jobs.
Good.
Okay, bye. Okay,
Goodbye.
He just runs away.
I see a lot of myself in Jenkins.
It's like one of the runners that
He
you'd
can-
see in different video games.
It's impressive that he can run in chain. That seems heavy.
I mean, you're wearing chain, aren't you?
Well, it's not
I'm wearing
plate,
Pico.
at least. If
I'm
it's
in
just a
Mithril,
shirt,
so it's-
I'm wearing damn near laminated mithril.
yeah.
Yes. You guys, who's heading in first?
I die for Jenkins. I hope you guys know that.
Yeah, you've named an NPC, Shane. Now it's your problem.
You see that? You see that boy?
El-Anon's very much looking forward to a home cooked meal from his boys and
You see that boy?
seeing
I would die for
Cross
that
and
boy.
yeah, he'll go right in.
Who are the
You open the front gate, and
You hear an explosion. You hear it from the
Stick
back.
explodes.
God, darn it!
not the mud buddies that we talked about years ago.
And a crossbow bolt thuds into the ground next to you, and you hear, "Next one will not be missing."
Oh, no! We're friends. We're your employers.
Knox
It's
just steps over the arrow to go
Bumblefuck.
upstairs and sleep.
Stanislav, Peter, it's us.
Stanislav, this is not in our contract.
I think he thought we were looters.
You see someone like
Uh,
poke their head out from above the top of the
oh.
the roof of the
Sam goes, good shot, do it again.
mansion. He's
Don't
like,
miss this time.
"Oh, you are back. It's good to be having you. Well, you see, his protection of house is part of the contract we have. Is we've been doing great job of protect. You look at how we do, and he kind of like gestures to some of the balconies.
There's no broken windows.
And
That's
there's
great.
dead people everywhere.
No, there are. It does look like they
A
have
few broken windows.
mounted a few heads on the balconies of your house here.
Oh, that's
Oh, God.
hilarious. Aewen would probably be appalled.
Aewen's not happy.
Habhab would understand. He wouldn't be condemning or condoning, I suppose.
Aewen whispers to El, "He's not gonna shoot me, is he?"
No, that I wouldn't say harmless after seeing what they've been up to, but no, they won't harm anyone.
Sam goes over to.
Right.
They
Aewen
will
and
not
be like,
harm
They're actually probably more likely to listen to you than Elle.
Aewen has to
Watch this. That was a good shot. Do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go.
I get out of the way.
Aewen has to
shot.
restrain herself from slapping Birdsen out of sheer surprise. Again, a Birdsen being a bird.
From now on, I would like to be greeted not with crossbow bolts, but a cup of chamomile tea.
Yes, I will let cousin know. You'll have something waiting for you in kitchen.
Really?
There's more of them?
Yeah, there's Stanislav and
Peter.
Peter.
Peter,
yeah.
yes, Peter.
Yeah.
Peter,
Again,
will have
Aewen-
something wait for you.
By the way, Al, you're way too hard on them.
Yeah, no, that was Aewen that said that, because of course she has no
I mean,
idea who's in the
I think
house.
it's harsh by surface
No,
standards.
because Al was
and
like
light
saying,
by
I
Underdark.
expect chamomile tea, and like he's just
He's
like,
nobility,
so demanding of
remember.
them. I know, but that's why Knox is like kind of jokingly like saying like you're a bit hard on him.
Well, it's nothing like the Drow matriarchs that were beating
Yeah,
him.
you guys
and
head
killing
inside.
him.
You see Peter is in there. He comes to you wearing, full like leather armor with a apron tied around it. He's like, welcome, welcome back. Yes, I am preparing drink for you if you want to come and sit. Stanislav, let me know. Keep it down in just a moment. We enjoy having you back. Please be seated.
Aewen looks dubiously at armored Peter. Is this how you always dress?
Well, yes, you always have to be ready to be doing combat, for you never know when someone try to invade home. So to take status and belonging. For if you kill someone, you then are able to take noble rank.
Aewen slowly sits down and goes, "There's a lot to unpack in that sentence."
Is how it work? Yes.
No. She starts mumbling to herself.
Yeah. Here's the thing: coming from an elven society, you've heard of dark elves before. You've never heard a kind word about them. You've heard vitriol and like hatred spoken about these things, about how they are like the lowest of the low. and like essentially like monsters given human form.
I mean, to be fair, the ones we've met kind of
Fantasy
fit that
race.
stereotype too.
So yes, this is probably a
The
big
Sassy
culture
was
shock
great.
actually meeting
Mhm.
meeting dark elves like this.
So yeah, we saved
Oh, yeah,
these two
I forgot they
servants.
were mad dark elves.
Just for our listeners here, we saved these two servants from not so good fate down in when we were in the Underdark, and they're from the Drow City. So yeah, we have two Drow servants in our mansion.
They're paid servants, though.
Yeah,
They're
but
not,
contracted and paid, not
yeah,
not
we-
slaves.
Of course.
We deducted gold to pay them.
Well, yes, you'll see it. I bring out tea, and I have prepared some scone and a jam cookie. Is if I am being quite honest, very good.
Aewen goes, you must be one of the good ones then. I hate that I as a person have to say that.
You have to.
Is good.
I
You mean
make
good bake. Is and good at bake.
Yes.
Oh, Peter and Stanislav are excellent cooks. You're really gonna enjoy everything that comes out of that kitchen. I guarantee it.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness, there's no.
He goes into the kitchen, grabs you some stuff. Stanislav comes in. He's like, "Yes, he's good to see Master." He goes over and bows before Sam. Yes, he's good to have you back. And he sees Aewen there as well. He's like, yes, you bring the matriarch. He's very kind to be meeting you. You let me know if you wish to be doing beatings, or if you wish me come.
So it goes,
come
whoa,
to,
whoa, 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 whoa.
If you wish me to come to room, for I take care of any needs you have.
Aewen immediately pales,
Jeez.
then blushes and slaps
Oh,
him.
yes.
Oh, okay, it's beatings then. Oh.
House. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I nudge Aewen and say, you know he likes that, right?
Aewen viciously rubs her hand on her pants.
Yes. You know how to run household. It'll be very much different place around here shortly, I'm sure.
Ugh. I liked you better when you were talking to Elle. Leave me alone.
As you wish, madam. Yes. So,
Aewen
how
starts
was-
glaring at Sam.
How was trip?
Sam just shrugs.
Violent, fascinating, strange.
Does this mean I'm gonna have to?
Sam goes,
Am I
"Look,
gonna
his
lose my
legs are
workout
healed."
room now that Aewen's here? Is
Oh,
Aewen
just
gonna
like
take
listen-
my weights out?
She'll just take Pliskin's.
Pliskin has been living in the workshop out back.
Oh,
Crass,
yeah.
Crass.
The Kratz. Oh yeah, Pliskin is no longer here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take Pliskin's room. I don't know that I don't believe Pliskin had a lot of stuff to begin with.
No.
But I like to think that
No.
Knox took the room first to put weights in so he could work out. So now it's his workout room, and he knows he's gonna lose it. So he's kind of like, I guess I'll put it in my room.
He's a little bit crestfallen.
Yes, I would love to hear about all of travels. But yes, we do a very good job of take care of mention while you're gone. We do have some people come. They say, hey, we'll protect your place. We need give money. But Stanislav know this trick. He's seen it before, and so we kill. And we wish to display on Spike. We think use fence outside. It would be good. Grass,
we can't put that. We can't put heads on spikes outside.
well,
What did you
no,
say?
we do full body. Is you?
No bodies.
They're already up.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they're already up. We saw them.
yeah,
on the
of
way.
course.
Oh, we already. Oh, they're already up. I wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Yeah, of course we can. It's already done. We do it a lot.
Yes, we try to impale and leave in front a small one with the booms. He no like this, so we have compromise. We just do head, we put on balcony. They send more to us to be like, hey, we now kill you for the kill friend. We kill them as well.
They're hard as fuck.
Well, these necessary when
I love these two.
when you run house. It's normal business for to
Absolutely.
run house. You
We
have
forget-
to kill adversary and make sure others know that that if they try, they will meet similar end. We get many complaint and guard, but Simon come. He let them know he's fine.
He's
These two.
Just to clarify, you are only killing criminals that are trying to
Yes.
come in, right?
They come.
like extortion.
We do
kind
have. We keep belonging for you as they now, of course, belong to you. I have in chest here.
Oh God.
Oh boy. Yet another thing to
Seb-
clean
Seb
up.
just-
All right,
Seb
let's
just
see what we
stands
got
up,
here.
Then
He opens
walks
it.
over to the chest and starts looking in it.
Yeah, you see like some leather armor,
Okay.
some like mundane weapons like daggers, couple of short swords.
I see a dagger that says Sheila on it for some reason.
You do
I have
see
that knife.
there is between all of them, it looks like you guys picked up about 9 gold, about 12 silver pieces.
I call it.
And then amongst them, there is a coin with a stamp.
Grasping for change.
None of you guys
Negative
recognize,
money, man.
except for Knox.
Hmm.
Oh no.
summons,
They killed the wrong guy.
Or
Can I see this stamp?
You notice a coin that is stamped with the figure of a rat on it.
Okay.
Radigan from the Great Mouse Detective.
Well, I've seen these before because they're. I had a picture of them. We had it in Roll20.
Yes, we did.
Back in the day, before we got fancy, but
I refuse
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like Thieves
fancy.
Guild.
I'll be a barbarian for life.
it's like a specific guy, wasn't it?
No, you get the you
Thieves
know this
Guild,
is
right?
a generic calling card.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things that it's easy enough to hand to somebody else. I mean, nobody's suspicious of a person handing another person a coin.
Right.
You can hand or you can palm it off. It's just an easy way to be like, hey,
Someone's got to talk
recognize.
to you.
yeah.
They're killing my boys, though.
Yes, well, they come and say, oh, you need hire mercenary for protection. We have many to choose. You choose one, you protect. Otherwise, bad
Okay, yeah,
things
classic.
happen."
Yeah.
They killed the protection mafia racket.
And so,
No.
yes, we say, no, we do protect here. We do many protect, and we don't need extra protect. He's fine. Thank you for offer. And they say, oh, bad thing going to happen. Oh, and we say, oh no, bad thing for you to happen. And so we stab, and then
So we stab. Oh my God.
and
these guys need a raise. These guys need a raise.
We met these guys at the right level in the story where they can
Yeah.
actually kill commoners. So
Yeah.
it's not this how business done when we're on house, yes?
Seb goes, damn right.
Not quite where I come from, but it may be a step in the direction considering the climate of the city at its current state. But we'll
Might
have
have
a
to talk
meeting
to my
regarding this
boys.
later.
Maybe I'll stop by later. We'll figure something out here.
I mean, it's better than the alternative. We just lose our house, or I mean, to
Would
mercenaries.
Sam
or
know
whatever.
the general area of where, like, the window to the entrance to the prince's area is?
Yeah, she would know like a general area.
Would Bird Sam be able to fly there?
Well, here's the thing. You know that there's no window to it. You know that.
No, I know not the extra dimensional place, but I'm talking about like the waiting room.
The
before
waiting
it.
room also does not have any windows. It is an interior room that, yes, you have to like goes off of a hallway. Essentially, there is a large courtyard that the door should lead into, that you go into.
Just for
like, in
future
the center of the
reference.
castle.
Okay.
I feel like Mrohy is nudging me and saying, "Are we gonna lose our weight room?" Yeah, we're gonna lose our weight room. Maybe we could knock down a wall.
It's like, you guys have a basement.
So much room for activities.
Sam asks Peter.
foyer
It was in a good
Yeah.
spot.
He has
It
been
was very
watering
close
her
to my
plants.
bed, so I could just go back and forth.
Sam asks, what does she ask Peter?
If Peter has been watering her plants.
Of course, you give me task and I do it because I not want to lose any appendage. If you be displeased.
Has he been watering my plants?
Your plants?
I do not remember for you give me task to water plant. I was not able to find. Was it with her plant? If so, then yes.
No,
Oh,
I think my
geez,
plant
I'm
is
sorry.
dead.
I think your plant's dead. Yeah.
My weed.
My weed. None.
Well, I do make apologize, mistress. If you must, then I shall. You see, he pulls a dagger out. He like, you wish finger?
No. I'll give him some of mine. It's okay.
I can. It's
No, it's fine.
You wish me lay down? I grab towel. You want me grab towel?
No. Your punishment is to bake more cookies.
I will bake many cookie.
And give them to El.
Okay.
You know, if you
no
ever
matter
want me to
how,
cut
and
off,
no matter how much he says he doesn't want any more, he definitely wants more.
All right.
Aewen goes,
You
well,
are
he's
very
never
much-
said no to cookies before.
You are in charge.
He has.
No, because now he's gonna be constantly getting.
He does have a nut allergy, so
Peanut butter cookies, perfect.
he's had to say no to many cookies.
I love the idea of it's like 3 a.m. and
It's like,
he
yes,
gets
I
a knock
make
on the
many
door
macaroons.
and another plate of cookies.
I have cookies for you.
I make you tray
No.
of macaroons. Yes.
you know, Sam, if you ever need me to cut a finger off or there's something, I'll get them.
I mean, I imagine they try to sleep during the day.
What do you do with a knife?
As much as they can, as their tasks allow.
Are all of our weapons in like an umbrella stand inside the front door?
It's up to you guys how it is you want to, whether or not you guys want to carry them.
I just like the thought of a full arsenal right inside the front door.
Habs would take his things back because most people wouldn't even know what they are, and they're not.
Well, I would
Sounds
keep
like
all
those
my
things is a
stuff.
creepy ass puppet.
I keep
Elenon's
all my
feeling a
stuff
stronger
next to my door
connection
in my room.
with his sword recently, and so like, he's gonna leave it in the mansion.
It's gonna leave it in the mansion. All right.
Hmm.
So here's my question: are you guys going to
Oh.
hang out in the mansion, or are you guys going to?
take care of business with the
yeah.
jam.
I need to. Well, if you guys are okay, what are we doing? So I was like, if we hang
think it-
out, I need to do some stuff. But
I think Aewen wants to explore the mansion a bit, and I'm sure we could all use the rest from the
And
travel.
we could add, I mean, if people want to do like their own, like you could have like the house people do their stuff, and then while they're doing their stuff, the gem people go to the.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
I think
Yeah. two
Sam
groups.
would pull Knox aside and be like, "You don't want to lose your weight room, do you?"
I don't want to lose my weight
Where's
room.
this weight room coming from?
And so Sam goes, I mean, she could just stay in my room, and I could sleep in the tree.
That's an idea.
I
And
do
get
that
to
more
keep my
often
weight
anyway.
room.
Well,
Yeah.
Habs doesn't have a room. He just sort of hangs out with Crass when he's there, which isn't very
He's just
often. But
stands creepily in the corner watching Crass work on explosives.
absolutely, it'd be very interesting to watch Crass work.
Occasionally offering advice like, "Don't blow that up right now, please."
Probably just a comfy chair. That's what he'd have, like a medieval lazy boy or something.
A
Habs
lazy lad.
chair. Yeah, lazy
Knox
lad.
needs-
Oh, I love it.
Knox
Sold.
needs to go out on the town
That's
and
pretty good.
pick some pockets because I owe some money to my friend.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
spent all of your excellent amount of money on an item.
How much was it? Do you remember, Aaron, that I owe
Yeah, it's
you?
in my ledger. It's like 2,500 something, 2,600 something.
Okay.
Oh, you're speaking.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about that rat coin.
Rat coin.
Oh yeah, he's got to pay his
So three,
thieves guild dues
specifically.
also because he's part of that union and unionized.
Hey, you got back dues due.
Uh,
I wish you could.
Are we unionized?
I don't know. You're the thief. I don't know.
So, but the thing is, the thing about this is, like, I understand it's a thieves guild and stuff, but a bunch of ne'er-do-wells and no-gooders, and you're like, you guys need to pay your dues. How many of those guys are actually going to pay their dues?
Right.
I just want to see the union busters try to bust that guild. What was that group of union busters? They're the famous, the Pinkertons.
Pinkertons, the Plunkertons.
The Blukertons.
Pick.
Why do they pick pink?
Anyways,
They're not warm. They're not soft.
yeah. So, are you guys going to? What are you guys going to do?
Aewen wants to explore the house, and player-wise, I think it's probably best if she stays away from the whole gem thing, because I'm sure the Duke will have words about bringing in yet another.
Yeah. Fair enough. You can hang out with you can hang out with our ghost butler. We have one of those.
You have a
at
ghost
every-
butler?
We do.
Yes.
Where? I want to see.
He's everywhere in the mansion.
I'm essentially the mansion. is me
Darby?
and I am the man. Yes, I am Darby.
Is Darby right? Okay.
Cool.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Do a flip.
I should not debase myself in such a way.
Sam
Perhaps.
nudges. Sam
Pants
nudges
him.
Aewen and goes,
Cast pants.
"He's really stuffy."
Cast pants on him.
Yeah,
I
pants.
Ghost.
I am a incorporeal being, and as such, my appearance is mostly a projection of my consciousness, and not so much a matter of cloth and what have you.
Sam goes, "Wait, don't think about your pants falling down."
I shall not.
I shan't.
Dang, he's good. I shit.
If you have a serious request, I shall be happy to fulfill it for you. Until such time, I shall
What?
return to my immortal rest. Haunting
immortal
this
unrest?
house. Well, not so much rest as I am a wandering spirit tied to this location due to my unfinished business, living a sort of half-life, unable to move on to my eternal reward. But
Which Half-Life are you on?
the first.
See, it gets better in 2.
Quite. And then he disappears.
Oh, man, Ghost Butlers are nothing like the books.
So who
Ghost
is
Butler.
everybody else going to come along to bring the gem, or
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to. Can I pickpocket? Whatever. We'll just do that.
okay?
I don't know if Ballinwald has got some great pickings right now as far as pickpocketing goes.
You don't know until you try.
You're not wrong.
You could join Knox.
You guys head towards the castle.
Towards the castle.
You make your way there. As you head towards the inner gate, you are stopped by this wall is crawling with
Ballin'.
guards. There are if you've ever seen like videos of Buckingham Palace, of like at the changing of the guard, that's sort of what it looks like, is just people marching around on guard. You see people are you see different guards are holding posts. But yes, this looks like it is very much like this isn't city guard, this is palace guard.
Royal
a much
guard.
different sort of class of guards.
And you
They-
see one French guy on top of the wall shouting insults at passersby.
Now go away before I taunt you a second time.
they halt you as you try to enter, and they're like, "What business do you have here?"
A token.
He holds his hand out.
If you don't have
Who's got the
business here,
token?
we're going to have to ask you to leave.
Sam, the token.
We
What?
have meeting here. We are
Long
couriers,
overdue.
professional couriers, and we've come to deliver something to His Royal Majesty, King Armont.
Were you USPS?
You see, he's like, "Is he expecting you?"
We did not have an appointment, but our return has been expected, yes.
Give me a name.
El-Anon Elfira is the name.
You see, he turns and he's like, "Send a messenger. Have them come back post haste." He has you sort of wait as you see a runner kind of like head in towards the castle. Takes a few minutes to come back out. The gate opens. And inside, you see a group of 6 people waiting for you.
Hey,
You see.
Knox. Sam nudges Knox really hard.
You see, yes, a woman, long blonde hair, kind of blowing in the breeze, steps forward, says, "I wasn't sure you were actually going to make the delivery to the king. I do appreciate this. I would have hated to have to stop you."
Yeah, we weren't sure either, but we're here now.
God damn it.
Here you go.
Yeah, we weren't sure either.
Well, we weren't. Pathfinder pouch is produced. Says the password to. yield it to him.
Not here. Come.
All right. You're the boss.
Habs, ever the spirit of diplomacy and
Well,
discretion.
transparency is important, right? We need that. We need that in the workplace. Okay.
And not in the world of politics.
Sounds like something an android would say.
They walk with you guys into the castle.
Sam looks at Knox and says,
To the unknown.
she goes, "Damn, she looking fine, right?"
Shut up!
Just because she's messing.
Shut up!
So as it could have been a while for Sam.
Stupid
No.
bird, you made me look bad.
No,
Yeah,
Sam is.
as they
Sorry.
walk in with you.
Sam would have
I think-
transformed back by now.
Stupid gnome. You
I
made
think
me look
Teresa
bad.
probably walks in stride with you there, Elle. She's like, "How was the trip?"
Eventful.
I do do not doubt
We managed to be wanted in yet another place.
that.
But we're not wanted anymore. We're free men and women and otherwise beings. So we're not criminals.
I'm taking a big swig of my whiskey, so that's all I'm doing right now.
We tend to
Habs
make our
would like to
presence
have
known
us-
one way or another wherever we go.
I do
the
appreciate
drink
you
of your
bringing
liquid
this to
assets.
us, though. I think after we have finished, we will have to speak about some of the impact that your group has had here.
Fuck. No, that's internal monologue. No, I don't even know if he knows. that word.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, as far as everything goes, I imagine Peter comes up to you, Knox, and he's just like, "Long time."
No, it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm still furiously drinking my whiskey because I always get better stuff here, so I gotta
Empty the
He's
flask.
got to make as much room as he
He's
can.
future focused. Okay, that's his 5-minute
Yeah.
plan. He doesn't have a 5-year plan. He's got a 5-minute plan.
He's like,
That's how
Well, he's
Knox
not going to have
rolls.
much of a
It's-
plan soon.
Knox very much rolls by the seat of his pants. He's just like on the fly.
There's a stumbling drunk who might
It's a
help you out
terrible
with
pun.
that.
I'm fairly certain you didn't.
Right next to us.
he's like,
I'm also offering it to Sim because Sim drinks a lot. So like,
Seamus will drain it for you.
Seamus, yes. If you hand it to Seamus, you're getting back an empty
It's
flask.
gone.
good. Yeah, because I'm gonna get a refill. So
Yeah, Seamus takes like
good stuff.
"Alright,
It's
I mean,
good stuff.
You're feeling generous, yeah.
No, it's good stuff. Try it.
Some goes, I don't think he's tasting it.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No,
it's
Just like Mom used to make.
it still
Oh,
tastes
you
good. It
put
doesn't matter
that-
how you drink it.
he's inhaling it.
You need to put a thing on the bottom if you're going to be drinking it properly.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I gotta work with the gunslinger, and he's got a method.
Yeah. Peter goes up to you. He's like, "Well, just to let you know, rumor is Big Man might be a little bit upset with you. Well, you and yours.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was a different guy.
Well, I mean, it was a different guy, but it was your house.
Ooh.
Oh, right. The Stanislav and Peter's defense. Sure.
Yeah, you're
Right.
gonna have to tell me the damages. What is it looking like?
I'm not sure. Listen, I've not spent a lot of. I spend most of my time here nowadays. I'm just telling you. I've heard some things through the rumor mill. That's what I got for you, bud.
And
you're
you're
getting-
getting grapevine.
And you're getting that because I mean, yeah, we used to work together. I respect the hustle, you know.
Oh,
ABG, you know, always be grinding.
I don't even know if I should go. I might need to leave town.
Sheila comes up to you, Habs, and she says, he's very good to us. Oh God, I gotta get the Eastern accent out.
He's very nice, yes.
Good to see
Great
you again.
success.
Great to see.
To be fair, French accent is difficult.
Her
French
vagina is
is-
like wizard sleeve.
Oh mon dieu, sacre bleu. Je suis l'enfant.
He can that's afford. Great success.
He's very nice to see you again. He's have you made any headway on the journal?
Absolutely. I study it every day. We have much to talk about.
I would love to hear what discoveries you have made. Hopefully, it has gone better for you than it has. I notice no mark on your face, so.
I take precautions, and I would allude. I would reiterate. I would tell her again about how I had I think we had some sort of setup where not because I gave Knox credit for the translation because he did a lot of the bindings and keeping Hab safe while he was working on the journal and stuff. So.
You read bound?
Oh, I guess we're not translating it anymore.
I
sorry,
imagine
I
it's probably.
It's been done. I forgot as a player.
Probably
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He's,
That's my fault as a player.
if
Habs didn't
not
know.
try to get too much information all at once.
Yeah, information is
Understanding
wonderful.
comes in due time, no?
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Understanding come in due time, no?
Coming to town?
Come in due
Due
time.
time.
Come into time?
Come
In
Due.
in
Come in due time.
time.
Yes. Yes. No need to rush it. No need to
you
slow it
you
down.
must pardon me. It's leftover from where
It's perfectly all right.
go
I
up,
have
please.
common as a fourth language. Gnomish is my preferred language. So
And here's
I
my
sound
brother
weird, too.
Luigi with a big heaping
we-
helping of spaghetti and macaroni.
Well, if like we say, is good to have you bring Gem to us. We will not wish to have disagreement with you.
No, it's not discriminate. Wouldn't be very productive most of the time. It was difficult decision making without all the information on different sides, but we
Yes.
are putting our
Well,
faith into you guys.
Well, somewhat
crown.
afraid we may have to
Well,
how you say?
nobody wants to fight. We don't.
By force, yes. But
Yeah. We try to avoid that. We're not too good at it.
But I appreciate that you have been studying. I do so look forward to. I love hearing any discovery about this subject matter.
Yeah.
Did you
maybe
say we're not-
tomorrow I come by, or you come by the casa, the mansion.
We
that
shall
I
set
have.
up a time. We can
My
meet in
people
library
talk to
if
your
you wish.
people.
We can meet in library if you wish again, or I can.
Perfect. Yeah,
I can. You see, she is like very much wearing her maid's outfit at the moment. She's like, I also am fully able to prepare tea time for you if you would like.
Oh yeah. I really enjoy tea.
Sam
that would be
elbows
very nice of
Knox
you.
really hard again.
Nice to see you, girl.
Stop it.
Also,
I like
have-
tea too.
Habhab, did you say that we're not good at fighting? I'm fairly certain this party has left a trail of bodies.
We're not good at avoiding fighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Yeah.
a verb we tend to avoid. We avoid.
We
the verb
try to avoid, but we a lot of times
We're just
mess it
so bad at it.
It's just so bumbly.
I'm pretty certain this party has left a
Bumbly and
trail of bodies
fucky
miles
and
wide.
like that's why we're called bumblefucks. Lots. We have a pretty high.
There's a
They
lot
try-
of
they
this
try
started
with
because
bars.
Habs took off into the sky near No Magic Town.
Yeah. Our ledger is it runneth red.
You can't
Are
fly
you
in this
still a
town.
bird?
Of course you can.
Sam.
No,
No,
Sam would've
she's a
changed back
gnome.
for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are back to being a gnome.
She would have changed back, like done the thing where she like flies over the kitchen table or the kitchen chair and then like transformed into a gnome and like plopped down in the chair.
You see a small mousy woman. Kind of like looks around as you guys are walking. She's like, there seems to be less people here than I remember.
Who's this mousy woman?
You recognize her.
Dimitri's love interest.
Yeah.
Oh
One that
no!
cracked
Sort
shot him
of.
in the foot over.
Oh, is it the one? I can't.
Yes, it is very much her. Yes. Specifically, there seems to be one less man with you.
Oh, he teleported wrong.
I'm sorry.
We had an incident. We tried to I tried to teleport the party, and all of us made it through, but well,
I'm sure he's
he did
fine.
not. I mean, we know he's healthy
Well, it does
wherever he
sound
is,
within his
but
character to abandon people. Mm-hmm.
Oh right. Maybe
really,
it'd be better if he was dead.
we kind of abandoned him, not on purpose, but
Well,
We haven't exactly
is
looked
what
for him
occurs.
either.
I mean, he probably could have found
I
his way
forgot to
back.
carry the one.
because she
attitude,
thought
that sort of
that
thing.
she needs to breathe.
Sometimes he just kind of wanders though too. So
Needs to
like I don't
breathe.
know. I
Hey,
mean, I'm sure he knows his way
wanderer.
back, right?
If you do wish to find him, he's on the other
Come
side
back
of the
when he
world.
gets hungry.
And you know where we live. He is part mansion owner with us. So whenever he
I
shows
guess
up,
you can look.
And wait,
You can see his name on the
there.
deed.
Yes.
And then bringing up the rear, Maury and William are both like trying to push past each other in the hallway, basically like unable to both fit astride in the hallway, kind of be like shoulder plates just like scratching the stonework as they're both like, you move, you move.
I just want to see them do a Senator Armstrong and
This-
Butcher
this
guy.
counts as Maury's fight.
Dylan,
This
you
counts as
son of a
Maury's fight for the
bitch.
day.
So yeah, you guys eventually make it to the king's throne room. He's in there waiting for you guys. It looks like he has had the throne room emptied out. It is only you and the other party in here at the moment. He stands and says, I wish to thank all of you. I was not sure I had gotten through to you during our last meeting, but it is difficult to see what lies beneath this castle and not be moved by it. I appreciate you coming here.
Oh yeah.
the undead.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that
The
whole arc.
workshop. Yeah, it's been a while.
I appreciate you bringing this to me, and I do hope that we can stop whatever it is the prince has planned for this city.
So this time reading the room. I got to do that once a month as an ability. I'm going to use that ability now, and I'm going to present the gem to the king.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
And I will. You see, he uses his ring again, and opens up the passage beneath the
throne.
Yes, the thrones. That's what I was looking for.
Nice.
He's like, I am the only one who's able to open this passage. It will be safe down here, I guarantee you. As you may imagine, there are also many magical safeguards down there as well.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear.
I just want you to know that, yes, your hard work will not it will be treated with the reverence it deserves. So, if I am not mistaken, there is one gem that still needs to be retrieved. Is that correct?
Yes, that would be the Earth Gem, I believe.
You see as you hand this over to them, they look at it and Sheila takes the gem and she's like, I believe you are mistaken. this is I have been spent time the time that you have been away doing much studying of this topic. This looks like the what is Earth Gem.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because it was like in the volcano-y place, kind of. I think. Okay, so we have the water.
Volcano-y
air.
place. It was in a volcano.
That is a volcano-y place. Yeah. So water, water.
Probably
air,
the most
earth.
volcano-y place.
water,
I
air,
guess
earth.
it'd be
Oh, so
fire.
fire would be remaining then, if that is the case.
That is
Depending on-
the case. I believe so. I will. I do hope that I can. You now that we have gem, I can possibly use this to find the location of the final gem. It may help with finding energy and placing it on map and that sort of thing. I will work as swiftly as possible, and we'll let you know as soon as we have come to a conclusion. Well, while I have you here, I would like to discuss some of the goings on in this city.
Walleye, like the fish?
Penalty jail.
I have been receiving reports from
Thomas decreeth.
the group that I have gathered that, well, I've been receiving reports from many people that things outside of the castle are especially dire.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I think you may have seen in some of the lower districts, sickness has made its way into the city. Do you know how this has happened?
Not at all.
Well, I'm sure you know of the routes that are making their way through the city, correct?
Yeah.
Where once they made their way through the city haphazardly, it seems they are now making their way through the passages in the sewers, almost as if they know where these passages are, almost like they have a map. None of you would know where they would find such information, would they?
Some without thinking just blurts. Stefan had a map.
Yes. And he has gone missing.
Oh, I forget. We had something to do with that, didn't we? Knox, I think, might have something about
we.
that bar.
Just me.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's this we business? You speaking French?
No. I was trying to remember. It was to clear Knox's.
And shortly after the
and-
last time you were here,
Yeah.
it seemed that the different factions had managed to work themselves up and now required us to post guards throughout the city. It is essentially martial law out there to keep the city from tearing itself apart. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I think Dimitri was kind of our faction guy, I believe, right? He was trying to be a double agent or something.
Yes.
I'm not sure how much.
Fortunately, he's not here to answer that question at this point.
I don't know if the rest. I don't know if the rest of the party had much to do with
Yeah, no.
faction. I don't think any of us. I think we know that there's two sides, kind of, but that's we're not going to be able to tell him anything he doesn't know. Probably.
Yeah. Each one supporting different royal families.
And then
remember
there's the
correctly.
matter of your manor, displaying corpses, unknown explosions coming from it during all times of day and night.
Okay.
Unaware of
Progress
these
can be
things.
loud.
Grass in the distance sneezes. Thankfully, he doesn't have high explosives in front of him.
Yeah. What would you
Listen.
like us to do about those?
I can ask the gun guy to keep it down. We just
You see, he's Teresa steps in. She's like, listen, I know none of you are evil people, but I've observed you, and I know that many of you have what could best be described as a chaotic nature. And most of the time, that's not the worst thing. But I don't know that any of you have seen what can happen to a city when chaos is left unchecked. All I will say is that cities need order and they need guidance, lest they tear themselves apart. And all I'm asking is that, all that we're asking, is that you keep that in mind going forward. You are doing good work for us, and we do wish for you to continue doing so. So these, while not being overlooked, can be hopefully resolved at a later time. But for right now, while you're in the city, keep these things in mind, will you?
Yeah. We'll talk with Crass about his work, and our housekeepers about their displays. Yeah, their work. Yeah.
They're out of town.
Well, they've been getting attacked. They've been basically extortion issues dealing with mercs, and they're
We
defending
come from a
themselves
very
in the mansion.
cutthroat society, and they're responding as one should in the culture of their origin.
At least the display. We'll have them
Yes.
take the displays down, but they're getting attacked and harassed by mercs and stuff. They're trying to.
Yes, well, I do have a city to run, and there are many people that count on this city running smoothly. I would appreciate you not upsetting the delicate balance this city runs on. Dismissed.
Yeah.
Teresa kind of leads you guys out.
hold up. We get paid for this gig?
Teresa, as she's leaving, says, "You're not in stocks in the city square. I think that's payment enough."
All right. I owe my buddy some money.
You just spent everything you have.
Some of
On
it's
a
Sean's
rig.
money as well.
So yes, they lead you back out of the castle. And she tells you, "We will be in touch. I think that there is a lot that we need to discuss. And there may be much that you need to that you may want to see to before you leave for your next expedition.
Yeah. I mean, you know where we live. Well, we don't know where you live, so you'd have to come to us, probably.
Yeah, you guys head back to your abode, and are having yourselves
A merry little.
No.
A grand old fucking time. Aewen greets them. She goes, "So, how did it go?"
Well, I was going to try and get an, some sort of location for the Church of Calistria, but the timing was just quite poor for that. Them saying they don't want chaos reigning within their city.
Well, then it seems like this party should leave it then.
We will once we get location of the next gem.
I might need to talk to a guy about something.
Are you gonna come back from that guy?
I might need some people to come with me to talk to a guy about something.
Aewen goes, "Oh yeah, I keep
Sam is immediately available for another buddy cop adventure.
Aewen goes, "I keep hearing these little cracks, explosions, I guess, and your manservants mentioned a little boom guy. Who else is here?
Guy is little, booms are big.
Oh, who is that guy?"
Oh, it's
it's
Crass.
Cress.
Obviously, it's Crass. I mean, no one else.
Oh
could-
yeah, obviously.
Do you think there's anything Crass would have been working on in the meantime while everybody's been gone?
I mean, he's always working on home defense these days.
Oh, he's turned into like a prepper. He's got like all sorts
Oh
of,
yeah, without a doubt.
we got drums of water. We got all the MREs.
He's dug a shelter below his workshop that's packed with all the essentials, including ammunition.
Yeah.
Doomsday seed vault down there.
I imagine, yeah, he probably would have like come in at some point or another just to like take a bath or something.
Watch
He
sulfur
comes
off him.
in like just entirely black faced and like goggles,
Yeah.
and it's just like
He sees Aewen and has his hand on his gun belt immediately, and he goes, whoa, hey, oh, I'm friends with El. I'm here with them. Please, who are you? And Crass goes, "Oh my, I live in this house. Who are you?"
I think one of the servants goes, "You not live in house, you live in shed."
God damn it.
And Habs is like your pseudo roommate, but not really.
Damn it, Stanislav! What have I told you about correcting me?
It's fine to do. You are not one of housemasters, so it's okay to do.
You're lucky I have better targets than you. Now back to you, little miss. What are you doing here? I'm with El and the party. They picked me up back at his hometown. What is that on your hip? It looks dangerous. Is it a knife? Knife? Please. This is so much better than any sort of knife you can possibly find. This right here is a firearm. Oh, we came across another little person like you that used guns. You came across what?
Oh shit.
And they fall into conversation.
I think she would probably mention about the fact that she talked like you do too.
And then they just fall into conversation about that. He's like grilling her for as much information as he can get.
Yeah. Here's the thing is, yeah, I imagine that she just did it as an affectation because I imagine that's what your master would have sounded like too.
Yeah. Very much so. Well, I mean, Crass's accent didn't used to be that pronounced until he studied under his master, and then he also picked it up.
So, yeah, just has an effect on people.
It's infectious. You ever talk with a southern accent and it doesn't get hard to not do it?
But yes, as you guys are standing there, you guys are just kind of like hanging out for the evening. I imagine you guys are eating some food. A light shows up in the middle of your dining room, and from out of it steps someone. Well, two
Disappointed
people.
party.
One of them very familiar to El-Anon, with another familiar person in tow. You see, someone steps out and just kind of goes, Well, I suppose I've been in worse places, though I expected more from you. Living with roommates. Son.
How proletarian.
It's Daddy Dearest.
And that's where we're going to end for today.
Good ending. That was very good. Nice.
But yeah. Hey, El, you helped me with my dad fight. I'll help you with your dad fight.
Nice.
Dad fight.
Yeah.
Don't fight your dad.
But yes, I actually was not sure which way you guys were gonna go with the gem. I know that I had introduced that earlier, but you guys had never given me any sort of indication about where it was gonna go. So, yeah,
Here's my
well,
thoughts
you know,
on
I
the
wasn't
matter.
sure.
You know how the
My
Bumblefucks
thoughts on the
operate.
matter. We give 2 to one side, 2 to the other side, and make them fight for it.
Shane, you should expect the Bumblefucks to throw your plans into sheer chaos at any
Oh,
opportunity.
no, so like I said, I knew.
Oh, he planned for this opportunity.
I had thrown that out there.
Eventuality.
You guys, I've never really gotten an indication as to what you guys had decided, so I made sure that I was prepared for whatever it is.
I'm
you guys
fairly certain they didn't know what they were going to do until now.
Does the king have the other gems? I forget if we gave them all to him or if we gave them all.
The prince has 2 of them, and the king has 1.
And the cube.
Actually, in a way, that's
Yeah, the prince also
I
has the cube.
prefer that. Yeah, because if
What do
it's
you think
4
would happen if I
gems,
ate one?
You probably shit it out a couple days later.
I don't know.
Or it
Maybe
would
give me
just stick
superpowers.
there.
Depends on if they are inert.
Never break down.
Who's
It just
If it's the fire gem, you turn into an ifrit. I don't know.
Knox, do you want superpowers? I thought you hated magic.
You get artifact ulcers is very common.
Magic and superpowers are different.
He's embracing it
That's a
now,
lie.
man. He just spent 20,000 gold pieces on it.
No, that's not magic. That's a tool. It
It
just
should
works.
be like in a
It's
medieval
like Apple
rap
product.
video, you know, like
He's
Going down
casting a
the street.
spell.
yeah, this 4-horse carriage, and then like all his regalia and throwing up signs for the bumblefucks, you know.
He just
rap
throws
video.
off his coat, and it's that scene where the Russian officer with the chest full of medals, but it's all magic items.
No,
I,
it's that whole
I'm
thing
like-
the Resident Evil 4 guy. Got a lot of interesting
What are you
things
buying?
on the strange.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
My favorite line is, "Ah, yes, I'll buy it at a high price" or something like that. It's like, what merchant says that ever?
Dude,
Stranger.
that Resident Evil 4 game's coming out like soon. Like,
Soon,
Yeah.
and it's got good reviews for PC.
The most recent Resident Evil, the merchant references that
Mm.
lion
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fat man's
Yeah.
like, "What are you buying?" Haha, I heard that from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to
I
end
had
this
Resident
4
stream
on
here
these.
tonight, guys. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye bye.
for-
Bye.
Adios.